fast they go.
Again, anecdotal. I'm an idiot who doesn't know that much, but it is really interesting that like when EDM and like house music started becoming more popular, the first to adopt it was like a lot of Indian like music subcultures because like, it fit in with their music so well. Like it just naturally like trap beats like naturally go into Hindi, a lot of traditional Hindi music so well that it's just a core part of their music now.
Right, and a big part of it is because culturally they're very. It's not that they're not structured; it's that their structure is more granular than Western music and than European music, for both like rhythm and also for melody. Like the way that they have to notate, I think there's like 7 or 8 different types of essentially like phonemes, musical phonemes, as opposed to are essentially just one. Where they do like the tonal thing, like a lot of tonal languages, where the way that you slide it impacts the meaning of the note. It's very cool.
So I'm an idiot. When people said house music for a while, I looked up like the house MDOST.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, is this really what everyone's listening to now? I mean,
what is it? Massive Attack is I forget which. There was one on the soundtrack that was like really popular at the time the house was out. I think it was Massive Attack.
I was like, this is what people go to parties for?
No, Massive Attack.
This is house music?
Oh
Listening to the House MD soundtrack.
Yeah. Anyway, hello, welcome to Wildfolk, episode 96 or 4. It's a red number, and I can't remember which one it is. Last we left off, the party had made their way to the Twin Mirror Lakes, where they know that Cyril has set up an ambush to prevent them from losing control of Somnum, a very powerful David, one of the Golden Fiends, who has a tremendous amount of influence over people's dreams, and who also has a couple of Texas totems. When you arrived, you did a little bit of casing the joint, a little bit of scouting, and discovered that the lakes themselves were a portal into a pocket dimension, a pseudo-dreamscape, the lair of Somnum. And decided that the appropriate course of action, knowing that there was an ambush waiting on the other side, was to pile up every explosive that you had, and a bunch of consumables and alchemist fires and things like that, and chuck them in, and kind of do an opening salvo. And it worked remarkably well. You went in shortly after your opening salvo and discovered just mass carnage, where a ton of Cyril guards lay dead. Some sort of strange, brightly glowing chicken creature peacock thing. A Cyril tamer with a couple of blink totems on his belt. And also this glowing golden series of glyphs, which you discovered afterwards was a creature of sorts, who seemed to be working with the Cyril agent. We left off basically right as that combat was coming down. There are still a few people goning out their last guttural, kind of death-rattled breath. But I will leave it up to you. What do you guys do as things start to go quiet once again?
All right, moving on.
That is totally fair.
Well, no.
I guess we should loot them.
Is Somnum like here?
We'll probably be deeper in. If he's not in a Pokeball.
Gotcha.
Here, take a drink of this, Tex. Let's pull this up. I think it's currently... Oh, I have to click through it from Chalice. 3 hit points for each level, which is, what's this, 36?
Yes.
Yeah, just heal 36 straight up.
Awesome.
Anybody who's
And
going
the
around.
D's. I have Ward Medic, so I can heal 4 people at once with a treat wounds. DC 30 is down to DC 18, right?
I believe that's correct. I'm pulling it up to double check. Variant. Proficiency without level. Yes, Master is 18.
It's like a 50-50. Let's try it.
Good luck. I believe in you.
Or I can just do an assurance DC 20.
I was gonna say we house ruled it to like if assurance would work without proficiency with that level, you can take whatever
Yeah.
that same result would be.
Yeah. That would be 2d8 plus 15 for everyone. Unless you have robust health, then you also add your level to your healing.
And importantly, you have Corpse Stitcher, right? Or some
I
way to
do.
heal undead? Okay, awesome.
I am undead after all this would.
Yeah, I kind of figured. The other party, who has basically no healers in it, recently ran into the healing undead conundrum.
I see. That's unfortunate. Soothe should be able to
Yeah,
work.
I believe somebody picked up Soothe specifically for that reason. Baby Boy, I think.
It's, yeah, baby boy, because it's an occult spell.
Yep.
I
Anyway,
think in the remaster they removed that, which I know we've already house ruled against in this campaign, but
yeah,
I think it's stupid.
it is stupid. I'll have to double check. My understanding is that in the remaster, healing doesn't work if it has both the healing and positive tag, but then they like got rid of the positive trait or something. So anyway,
Yeah.
roll
so
that healing.
let me just.
See that.
So it
beautiful
is
team
just-
footage.
Yeah, let me just assure us. So everyone heals just 31.
Oh, those dice are so cool.
They're my Athens dice. The gold and green.
Max damage too, or max healing, I should say.
It's
still
max
can't-
healing. Wow.
So I can't edit my character sheet at all, including my token.
Still okay.
Yeah.
Let me make a copy of it and reassign your control. Or actually, let me just try reassigning your control. Sketch, edit, configure ownership. Neo owner. Weird. Okay, duplicate.
Yeah. And this normally requires this normally has a 1 hour cooldown, but I have continual medic, so the cooldown's only 10 minutes.
Same. We gotta never be in the same party again.
You can pick up this one. I already healed. So you should do the second round. We are heal bro. Heal Skelebros. We knuckle bump and it makes the clunk. It's like clinking glass together. It's glass cups.
All right. While that
Um,
healing is going on, two things. First of all, Neo, I've made a duplicate sheet. Check and see if you can edit that one. And anybody who is kind of going around looting, just give me a perception check. See if you find anything beyond what's easy.
They're fun looking.
Yep, I can edit things again. Thank you.
Hey,
Nice.
nice.
Oh no, I'm down by one, and I don't have a way to bump that.
Could. For the second round, since I'm not really doing anything, just be giving you the help.
Yeah, you can edit.
Here, let me roll to see if I manage to help.
Oh no.
God damn it! I failed to help.
Yeah.
Wait, what's the DC for it? It's just 15, right?
I think we've been ruling that it's the same DC as the check or 15, whichever is lower. So yeah, 15 in this case.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, 17, I think, is a fail. Thankfully, most of you are nearly topped off at this point. And you can always wait an hour and try again if you would like. It just depends on how quickly you want to keep
Oh,
it.
we only need to wait 10 minutes.
Oh, fair.
We both have continual recovery.
Oh, right, nice. As you guys are doing all of that healing, Tex is going around checking through bodies. First of all, the main thing that you find is that many of them have bags of holding. Very few of them are using just mundane equipment. Almost every single one of these is carrying a bag of holding, and that means you can immediately add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bags of holding to your inventory. And let me go check and see what type they are. They probably aren't using just baseline bags of holding.
Oh my gosh, you mean there's a higher level bag of holding now?
Several of them.
I know, because mine is the base. I might upgrade mine.
Yeah, you guys find 6 tier 2 bags of holding carry up to 50 bulk instead of 25. Let me set up a loot thingy.
Mine
Oh,
is
that's
something
so
different.
good. Oh, I'm finally not like borderline, max bulk.
Yeah.
Okay, so you find 6 spacious pouches. Each of them contains stuff. The vast majority of what you find inside is mundane supplies, food, clothes, soap, things that somebody would need if they were planning on staying in one place for a very, very long time. Ethan, you would almost certainly recognize that these are essentially the sorts of supplies that you would see in a siege. This is the sort of stuff that you would carry around if you expected to not be able to get outside reinforcements for a very long time.
So, because this is Spacious Pouch 2, these are a lot of food.
Yes,
It's a lot of food.
Oh, it's a ton of. Easily, each of these would be enough to sustain a person indefinitely for like months and months and months. There's enough food in here that somebody could survive off of for months.
I guess that is cheaper than the Ring of Sustenance.
You do also find there's a little bit of water, although you, having experience with military operations, would be remiss to trust the amount of water in these bags. But then it occurs to you that you're surrounded by water in here, and the portal leads up to a freshwater lake, so they probably were not planning on needing as much water.
They're also divine casters. Creating water is no problem for them.
Correct.
Logistics of water in the desert is a bit more difficult.
Absolutely. Yeah, and that's probably why it catches your attention, is because for you, water, you would fill spacious pouches with just water. That was a huge part of it. Or make sure that you had very reliable divine casters who were not going to be, at risk of dying in combat.
I think we would have found, at the very least, a decanter of endless water
Almost certainly.
to help deal with that issue.
You also find a decent amount of gold. Not a ton, but certainly more than anybody needs for just walking around money. And let me just get a d20 from each of you.
I'm gonna guess that this money, in a pinch, they use for like divine sacrifices. Like D20
Ooh. Nice.
Also, boo.
Hey.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Did we both get a boost because of that?
No.
This little
Book
synergy
on natural
bonus?
20s. That's crazy.
My favorite number is 5.
Tex, give me a d20. I'm gonna roll for Jaeger because I assume he is still logging in.
I'm gonna grab one of the spacious pouches. Don't put the spacious pouch in the spacious
Sorry, I was
pouch.
getting a Buster bar.
It's funny you should say that because I almost dragged it into my spacious pouch. Because I do have one. It's just a type one, so it doesn't
Yeah.
very much.
The gentle warning of, hey, don't put them into each other.
I'm bad at math. I'm so bad at math. I fucked up. Hang on.
Delightful. I don't know what you did, Fact, but that looks like a nice amount of gold.
There you go. You guys find about 500 gold pieces in assorted currency. What else do you find? You do find that some of that currency is in the form of like diamonds and diamond powder, presumably to be used as reagents in spells or as part of ritual. You do find that each one of them has a spool of silver thread, which is a little out of place, a little unusual. What else? You find that they have lots of holy symbols of Aeva, a lot of religious garb, a lot of incense and candles. Notably, you don't find missives, you don't find intel, you don't find conspicuous explanations of what they're doing or why they're here. You do find that on the Tamer there are 3 more blank totems, as well as one recently emptied totem that was in the shape of a dragon, but now appears to be essentially empty, no longer in use. So 4 total totems. 3 of which are effectively empty, and 1 of which is now a spent Pokeball, a Pokeball whose Pokemon has died. And as all of this is going on, let me see. Does anybody have a perception DC higher than, or at least equal to, 18?
Yeah,
Mine's 19.
Tex and Ethan notice, as you are kind of doing some healing and a little bit of looting, that the mist surrounding you is beginning to shift and waver and start to kind of close in. Specifically, this open chamber up to the north seems like it is starting to fill in and solidify.
we should make a move.
Right.
Do I know how big this place is?
I don't. You rolled a natural 20 for having visited, so you're familiar enough to understand that it is much bigger than it would seem. There are so many rooms and chambers throughout this place. But because of the amorphous nature of it, you have not seen the whole thing, and you don't know exactly how big it is. You just know that it is very big. You kind of get the vibe on that natural 20. It can grow as needed, and does so frequently. It kind of is an amorphous thing that changes as he sees fit. Foster.
Okay.
Okay, weird question.
Yes.
So I try to do that group healing thing, and it doesn't work, and everybody starts looting, and I'm kind of off to the side. And I am thinking to myself, if I just had some fresh herbs, I could have bumped that up a little bit. Can I try to like dream fresh herbs into it? What happens if I try to manipulate the place while I'm in here?
I really like.
I'm not gonna go back and do any more healing about it. I just want to know what happens.
Yeah. Give me an occultism check or a will save. Either one, whichever one's better.
They are the same. Bad.
It's difficult for you in ways that feel similar to how you've had to come to terms with it's different trying to be tired or fall asleep. You remember when you were alive how falling asleep was second nature. Sometimes it was so powerful a need that it would overtake all of your other needs and you would have no choice but to drift off into sleep. And ever since you've reawoken, you just don't feel that anymore. You don't feel tired the same way that you used to. You don't feel sleep the same way that you used to. And sometimes you can kind of just zone out in such a way that your mind rests even though your body and your eyes don't. But the same difficulty that you have in trying to remember what it's like to be tired kind of clouds your ability to sculpt anything here.
Got it.
This is a strange place.
I'm going to move everything untaken from the loot so far over into party loot.
Wait, you want the copper?
All yours, go for it.
I'll take the gold.
Already moved it over, but it's all in party loot now if you want. You're going to have to yell at the party for that, though.
Yeah, we can split it up after.
Copper's the one currency I didn't have, so I don't know why I
Ethan,
just
stop
wanted
killing
to.
yourself.
Yeah, what happened? What'd you do?
I don't know what happened. I wanted to heal myself an extra 12 because of robust health, and instead of that, I think I just typed 12.
Oh, yeah, I've done that before. I know you were nearly full, but not quite.
It was 120
Anna.
before.
I think you can control Z. Oh, there you go. Nice.
There we go.
As the mist starts to close in, Tex and Nathan, you do notice it seems to be happening quickly enough that you might need to make a quick decision.
Yeah, you start. At least I start rushing that way.
All right. As you
I'm
guys,
gonna make a stupid call,
excellent.
and I'm gonna waste an item because this is not going to matter. But I'm gonna use my mummified bat
Oh,
talisman. So for the next minute, I have echolocation for up to 30 feet.
Oh, rad.
So if there's anything invisible, I'm keeping an eye out for it.
Okay.
Especially like in the mist and stuff.
Yeah, amazing. It's very prudent that you would do that. As you begin to approach the mist, you all begin to see, at first, just kind of unusual sparkles of color and light reflecting off of the mist. Sort of like at the base of a waterfall where you see bits of a rainbow begin to form. But they, as you draw closer, grow more solid until you see full reflections of yourself in the mist, staring back at you. Perfectly the same as your own image, except that their eyes are jet black. With one exception, Tex, your eyes in the reflection are jet white instead. Which I guess would not be jet. Jet is a black material. Ivory? Whiter than ivory. Brilliant white. Whatever the whitest rock is. Polished marble? I'm sure some nerd here knows the answer to that. Anyway, the point is, as you approach, you begin to see these reflections, and Tex, with your echolocation, you can determine that these are real semi-physical, semi-objects. They are real-ish. And sure enough, as you approach, you feel that you can try to push through them, but it is much a matter of your mind as it is of your might. You can try to push through here if you guys want, but each of you who tries to push through, I do need a will save.
Is this where we wish to go?
No idea. But seems like the only way to go.
Right.
Let's give it a shot. I shouldn't say that phrase, actually, thinking about it.
This is a -4.
Whoa, sketch.
What?
That's what we gotta do. We gotta get home.
I assume Jaeger's still on the road, so I'm going to roll for it. Killing it. Oh, I set the private.
Why is it? Was it blind?
Allow me to reveal.
How dare?
As you guys begin to push through, everybody seems to be able to catch it early enough that you're able to just kind of force your way through, like walking through a heavy blanket of mist. You feel cold on your skin and a little bit of wet that lingers as you breach through to the other side. The exception here is Tex. Tex, as you try to push through this thing, you feel a solidness that fights back in a blinding light that threatens to almost overwhelm your vision. And you feel that it grows too solid to simply push through.
You're a real pain in the ass.
You see your own reflection kind of cock an eye at you. There's a little bit of a smarmy, like a grin.
I don't feel any, or I don't echolocate any sort of hidden path.
Give me a perception check. On a 25, it's unusual. You sense that every direction is open until you begin to approach the mist, and then you sense your reflection kind of approaching to push back at you. I will say, on that 25, you can feel that your reflection is a separate object from yourself and something that is physical and is thus vulnerable to anything you could do to a physical object.
If I attack it, it's going to fight back.
It may.
At the exact same time, even.
Sure.
Unless you have other options. Follow your...
Do a test one. Is it against my own AC?
No, the AC you're looking for here is 18. That's critical hit.
Does have some spirit damage.
You cleave through this mist, and as expected, two things happen. The first is that the mist dissipates long enough for you to slip through as the mist begins to kind of close behind you. 30 points of damage. However, as expected, when you attack this reflection, you see that it begins to corporealize, and your blind sight begins to sense a more and more solid incarnation of this shadow as it emerges. I say shadow. When yours emerges, it emerges bright, brilliant white, except for a pair of eyes that turn this kind of dark red color as it steps free from the mist. But you sense that the other reflections that had been pushed through somewhat peacefully until now also emerge from the mist and look just as aggressive. And we're going to roll initiative.
Kill the healers.
But actually, though,
What have we done?
We've sealed our own doom.
I'm sorry. Will is my worst save. I simply had no chance.
Once again, killing it, Sketch. Get all those good rolls out of the way.
No.
Oh my god, you'll never believe who forgot to PWL, at least monsters.
Whoops.
God?
It's me. The guy who always forgets to PWL.
Let's just switch back to regular. I've learned recently that PWL actually punishes you for rolling low. Well, regular rules are like, oh, if you're good at it, you're good at it. Okay, so shadow selves.
All right. As all of these angry reflections of yourself begin to step out, all shadow black except for Texas. Sketch, you are the first to react. You see they begin to draw weapons and light up spells just like all of your own. What do you do first?
I think his reaction is lightning quick, and he casts
Enlightening.
chain lightning. Yeah.
Kill
Oh,
everyone.
fuck. Oh, this is going to be a quick fight, isn't it? All right.
Maybe.
Who's up first?
Let's do Shadow Ruko first.
All right. Shadow Ruka needs a reflex save. That is a failure.
Uh-oh.
Roll damage. Those eyes are pretty.
Those are really pretty. Jesus
43. Come on, Ruko.
When Ruko takes 43 points of lightning damage, the Shadow of Foss will use its reaction to do a little instant clutch healing.
That bitch.
Shadow Ruko is healed for not 16 more damage.
He dies. You healed a lot.
There we go.
It's too much.
I undid the accidental damage and then I healed the appropriate 16 points of and then I also need to make sure I do this. Some things happen. Anyway, Sketch, continue your chain lightning.
Okay, I'll do Shadow Me.
She. Shmi.
I need to double check. That
One
might
success.
actually be a fail.
It's a success.
It is a success. However,
I won.
it seems like this shadow of yourself is about to dodge free, but it kind of bumps over into Ruko. And there is, it's hard to read what exactly goes on between these two. but at the last moment, it stops and it bulks, and it fails instead.
Oh.
It takes all of that damage.
Oh,
Well, yeah. Such pretty. Wow.
Ooh, another 6.
Pretty nice.
Jesus Christ, guys.
The shadow Narafi was like, damn, this boy needs to eat.
All right, it bounces again. Who's
They're
up?
not working well.
let's do. Oh, I gotta go Foster.
All right. Good
He's
luck,
gonna
Shadow
heal
Foster.
more. We're gonna-
Reflex. That is another failure. Roll me some damage.
Oh, it's fun to see that many dice.
That is a lot of dice and a lot of 56 points of damage on Shadow Foster.
Holy
It is
heck.
here that the Shadow of Tex is going to turn to you and use its reaction to take a counterattack on.
Only now.
Only now.
It's called a cover attack.
It's getting too close to him.
It has to be hidden.
Oh, you're so right. You're so right. You're so right. You're so right. Thank you for the catch. Carry on. Who's up next?
It is next to Sketch, though. I think it could just reactive strike him and try and cancel the spell.
Probably.
If he's a fighter like Texas. But it's already happened.
It already happened. It's a little late.
Okay.
I forgot to hide. Go.
No problem. We're playing
I'll
6 people.
We'll do Ethan.
All right.
Good choice. These bag of bones are kind of slow.
Ethan also fails.
I didn't mean to do this much damage.
53 points to Shadow Ethan.
This is a lot of damage.
and then
And
for
then last but
the
not
whole round.
least, Tex, yeah.
All right, good luck, Tex.
We know Tex is super fast.
Yo, yeah. There is our critical success.
There he
No
is.
damage.
Tex is going to take no damage. There is one more reaction that I forgot because I'm dealing with so many things. When Foster gets hit for, let's see, it was 56. Ethan will use his reaction to interpose and take half of that. So Ethan loses 28.
Interpose. I don't have that ability, so these are kind of different.
They're a little different. All right. That is 2 action sketch. Anything else?
Oh god, 3 action system. Not an attack
attack?
roll. Yeah, I'm gonna just go ahead and let's stab myself.
Hmm.
Okay, that means I can
There's
actually
an
draw
allegory
those.
here.
That should have been drawn, but I didn't have access to it on the sheet yet. $18?
18 hit.
Nice. You're killing it this turn.
Oh,
4 points of slashing damage. It's something. All right, I believe that is all 3 actions.
yep.
Okay, that will bring us to the Shadow of 8. The Shadow of Ethan is going to use its first action to exploit vulnerabilities on Oh, can't do that yet. I forgot. He works a little different. Here we go. First action, step over. Second action, strike sketch.
Exploit vulnerability is an action, though.
Normally, yes, but he works different. 23
Wow.
points of damage. Or sorry, 23 to hit for 20 points of slashing damage on you, Scat.
Plus the exploit.
And then now that he's hit, he will use his third action to do an auto-exploit. You
Oh.
gain vulnerability to 5 to all of these mirror shadows until Ethan's next turn, until Shadow Ethan's next turn.
Oh,
I'm in
shit.
danger.
That'll
Holy
bring us
sheets.
to the Shadow of Ruka, who you see begins to recover just a little bit of health. Ruko is going to use his first action to garble some unintelligible noise that seems to bolster all of his friends.
Your Shadow Aethan says, your self-worth comes from other people.
Everyone thinks his impression of Ruko is exact.
It's just a sketch.
He makes garbled noises and something happens.
That's
I'm here,
just like regular Ruko. He said something garbly and I feel better.
He is then going to fling a finger in a line towards real Ruko, Aethan, and Foster. Everyone in that line, I need a fortitude saving throw against innervation.
This is void. I
is
am
void.
immune.
You're immune to void?
You're undead, Feg.
Yeah, I should have known that. Foster, you regular succeed, and you might also be immune to void because you're
Honestly, I'm
undead.
looking through it. I don't think I am.
The king. You have negative healing. I think it's just negative damage, so we might have to roll anyway for the other effects.
You don't take any... Well, negative damage and void damage are different, right? Or is that what it became in the remaster?
That's what it is.
Got it. I see.
Negative and positive is void and vitality.
Okay, you don't take void damage, and you're healed by void effects that heal undead. So I think you just don't take any of this damage, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing.
We might become drained.
You could
though.
become drained still, so roll to see if you become drained.
Yeah, let's roll for it.
Foster, you're fine.
Yes.
Hell yeah, we got a drain. Let's go.
Drain me, daddy.
Okay, that is Shadowruko's second and third actions. That is it. That brings us to Foster.
Just drag drain onto myself?
Yep.
I'm gonna do it. It is
Oh
done.
boy.
Ow!
Let's start with a classic. I will grow a tree. I had the token
Our
somewhere.
friend.
Where is it? Right here in between all of us.
Nice.
Is there a way to adjust its health points?
Yeah, what you needed.
It should be 50.
Just out of curiosity,
yeah,
if you
fifth
double
level.
click it, does it pull up a sheet, and can you change that sheet?
Ooh, it does pull up a sheet. Let's see if I can change it.
Hey, nice.
Incredible. Cool. Alright, and then last action. Kind of tempted to save it, but I won't. I'm going to use Wilding Word on Shadow Aethan.
Okay, this doesn't do anything right away, but it's when they try to hurt you. Is that true?
No, this is different. Actually, I shouldn't be stupid. I'm going to put this on Shadow Text, but same thing. He needs a will save.
Okay.
Or anytime he tries to hurt me, he takes some penalties.
I understand. Okay, let's... that is a regular success, so he will take a -2 status penalty to any attack or skill check that would harm you. And I don't see an effect for that, so just remember that he's got it.
Yep, I gotcha.
Cool. Wonderful. That brings us to Ruko, if you're available. Are you driving still? I think he's driving. What would you guys like Ruko to do? If you know. If not, I'll Jaeger him to the best of my ability.
All of them, I think.
Yeah, if you could start killing them, that would be great.
Does he have a murder every shadow spell?
He might, actually. Let me see.
Yeah. Can he start with inspiring us?
Yeah, he can absolutely start by inspiring all of you.
Inspirational killing!
Does he have a Shatter Mirror spell?
Foxglove do anything?
Does what do anything?
Foxglove?
Oh, Foxglove would do something if you knew that they were vulnerable to a specific kind of metal, which I don't know if you do.
What?
As for big kill spells, I think he's got a couple of big kill spells now.
I think so too.
He has a big 10-foot burst AoE that does a bunch of damage, but that'll do friendly fire.
That's fine.
Are you cool with friendly fire? He could theoretically, he could get Foster, Tex, and Athan with that and not hit any friendlies. Or these two instead if you wanted. Or you could just drop it on the whole party and hit everybody if you feel like it.
Wait, does it emanate from him?
It's like a fireball. He chooses a point and it explodes.
Could he hit Foster, Athan, and Shadow Tex?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys want to do that?
What's the other option? Hitting all of them, but also hitting some of us?
Yeah, he's essentially dropping a fireball if you want him to.
My tree will absorb 50 of it. I don't know if that's worth the risk to try and hit all of them.
Like,
I think the tree's only for attacks.
If he gets Foster and Athan, at least that's 2 of the healers.
Mm-hmm. It's true.
Excellent. So he could do Shadow Tech, Shadow Foster, Shadow Athan. And it's an ongoing thing, so he can do more of them over the course of this.
Is this his Slicing Stone thing?
No, this is a new one. This is Phantom Orchestra.
Oh.
Okay, let's try it.
Orchestra.
I'll let him describe this better when he arrives. Since it's a new spell and it's very fancy. But however it happens, there is a cacophony of noise and presumably angry spirit that all begin to just swirl and burst and rip and tear. This shrieking, howling noise that engulfs Shadow Foster, Tex, and Athan. All 3 of them need to make basic fortitude save. Foster regular succeeds, the other 2 regular fail. For 26 points of sonic damage, and let's see if there's any other effects. Okay, just that for so Foster takes Tex and Athan take fall. That is all 3 of Ruko's actions, and that brings us to the Shadow Tech.
Nice. Shits.
Ooh, I gotta get rid of them. Those aren't supposed to be there. There we go. Shadow Tex is flanking. And so the first thing it will do is draw this blade and try to stab Scat. Does a 24 hit? It looks like it does.
Sure does, yeah.
I don't know if it'll build your vulnerability into this automatically. It doesn't look like it did, but maybe when you take it. 30 points of slash.
Did I have the wrong token out? 1 second. Okay, and then...
Okay, it did not do it, so add another 5 to that. He's going to use the second action to attack again with me. That time it is a miss. And with his third action, you watch as he closes his eyes and hunkers down very, very low, begins to shimmer and simply disappear into the water. Anybody have a perception DC of 26? I think that's a big old no.
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 But I do have echolocation currently.
Shit. Okay, you can still sense him. He has not moved. He's still in that spot. All right, wonderful. That is all of Shadow Tex's turn. That brings us to Shadow Foster. Oh, that's fun. That's fun. Let's do it. Let's do it. Shadow Foster is going to reach down to the ground and sweep an arm forward up to the north in a line that hits Tex, Athan, and Ruka. And thorns burst up from the water, hitting the three of you. I need reflex saves from the three of you.
Oof, good those.
Ruko succeeds. Athan succeeds. Tex fails, critically fails.
The fuck?
This is a basic reflex save, so Ruko and Athan each take half. Tex, you take double. Uh, 25 points of damage. Jeez. 50 for Tex, 12 for Ruko, and for Athan.
Rolling bad, you guys.
Yeah, that's not great. 3d4 temporary hit points for Shadow Foster. Does the tree help with any of that?
Unfortunately, it's just strike.
Yeah.
Hate to see. And then
would be great.
with his third action, he's just going to do a single target heal on himself.
Dustin.
Is he?
He is.
This little bitch.
With the skeleton can heal.
Presumably, he can heal himself.
Well, he should have cast harm then. Maybe he's more plant than skeleton in this version.
Could be. That brings us to real tech.
Honestly, recruit him. He's the better Foster.
You're the only foster for us.
Aw,
We can't get
I
a
could
foster
cry.
foster.
This guy might be the better text too. When I made this character, I was like, Cat's Luck is a terrible skill and ability, but boy, I sure wish I'd taken it
It's
out.
so good. Cat's Look is
It's
such a good
not
feat.
good. It's real bad.
Oh, I disagree.
No, the amount of times that you're going to use it compared to the other stuff is so low. Like, we've played 96 sessions, and I would use it just once. Like,
Fair.
Hard pass.
I haven't used it.
Yeah, it's bad. Like,
Wild. I feel like Ruko uses it basically every session.
I use it.
I just
I'm
don't
not
fail.
fat.
yeah, but Ruko's also invested like 3 feats into making it tolerable,
That's
right?
true. Yeah. Classic BF2.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like I gotta take out somebody.
Mhm.
Can I? I'm gonna attack Athen.
Okay.
Foolishly.
You have reach, right?
Average, yeah.
$27 is a hit, almost a crit. That is 14 points of piercing damage. As a reaction to that, your shadow pops out and is going to take a skulking counterattack on you.
Disgusting.
4. 26, which is a hit. For 16 points of slashing damage.
The tree will take that.
Shit! Alright, and you see that its form is beginning to shimmer, but it is still your turn.
Cool. I will then take my. I'm gonna do something a little funny and stupid because I'm gonna split my damage a bunch.
Hell yeah, let's see it. Oh my god, almost a crit. 27 on your shadow.
My shadow, but I do believe I still need to check. It's a DC 5, I think. They're technically still hidden.
So with your post your special sense right now. Like I think you just fully negate what he's doing.
I don't think so because it's PF2.
Oh, also he is currently popped out of hiding.
Okay, that ended.
Oh yeah, it's imprecise echolocation. He is currently not hitting. He looks like he's going to hide at the end of your turn, but he is out right now, so that's just a hit. And actually, you're flanking with Sketch, so that's a crit.
Oh, that's flanking? Hexes are so weird, man.
They are weird, yeah. So double that for 28.
And
I'll take the
is he
38.
weak
Oh
against
yeah, you got
holy?
special shit.
I have a bunch of special shit, yeah.
Yeah, you have a bunch of special shit. Doesn't seem to have any weaknesses here, but he does take 38 and then all of these special effects.
Yeah. Frightened 1 if he can be.
He can be frightened. He needs a fort save or possibly become slow. He fucking fails that because of the frightened. Shit. And that does work because it's technically your turn, so you decide what order this resolves in. So he also becomes slowed 1.
Slowed 1, he's also grappled by me because I was grabbing attack.
Gross. Shadow Athan doesn't have his reaction back, so he can't take any of that. Shadow Foster has reaction back, so he's going to heal that a little. We will clutch from pain. 4. Oh, no. Shadow Foster, no. Alright. And I believe you have a third action.
I do. I should have done this in a different order, but I wasn't expecting those first 2 attacks to quite go as well as they did. You know what? Knowing that these guys can all be, or at least mine could be frightened, I'm going to do a dazzling display.
Ooh. Okay.
So I'm going to make a intimidation check against each of them individually.
Okay.
Let's start with Ruko.
Uh, 22 is exactly a success.
Cool. So he's frightened 1. Then Sketch.
Before we resolve that, when you successfully frighten Shadow Ruko, you watch as his entire form seems to waver and shrink, as if the fear that you've planted into him seems to be almost supernaturally effective. You watch as all of these words that he spoke, the sense of bravado that he instilled in himself and in all of his friends, is immediately erratic.
Oh, intriguing.
Sick. Love that.
And then we have a 16 on Sketch, which is exactly a success.
Oh, damn. Sketch, what's up? That's up. Nathan?
25 is a success.
Me, just in case I crit.
That is
And then
just a success. Actually, that's not even a success. You're hard to frighten.
So it's fail.
That is a failure.
Okay, cool.
All right, I think that's 3 actions.
Yes.
All right, wonderful. At the end of your turn, you watch as your shadow is going to resume hiding with a -4 penalty this time. Fails. It is not able to slip back unless everyone here is under 15, but I don't think that's true of any of you.
I don't think so.
That'll bring us to Ethan's turn.
Ethan's going to use 3 actions to snap 3 ribs from his armor, which is kind of like his bone.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then he's gonna throw them up in the air. They twirl and arrest themselves midair, aiming downward, quivering, and then they jump down in 3 different points.
Oh boy.
They miss everyone, but then plunge underwater. And you see some bubbling, and the water turns red, and out erupts just this amalgamation of sharp bones and limbs. Coral, as he activates the Night Reef Cuirass
Oh
to
boy.
cast Coral Eruption. I
Okay.
have in 3 different points because this is on water, and because it's underwater, they stay for 1 year.
Oh my fucking god. Okay. Erupting on a transform into a dangerous coral reef. Pop, all 3 underwater, which they are.
Up with 10-foot bursts.
66 in a basic reflex save, and if it crit fails, it is also a bleed. Okay, and these, go and drop those bursts for me.
This is a little further back. This won't hit. Sketch.
Becomes difficult terrain and hazardous terrain. What's hazardous terrain? That's a new word I've never heard before.
That means walking through it hurts.
Amazing. Let's find out how much. The amount and damage are specified. Okay, got it. Cool. That's going to be reflex saves for all the bad guys. And it looks like sketch, although you can push it a little farther back so it doesn't hit real sketch.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God. Okay, we have a critical failure from Shadow Root.
Here's the damage.
Yeah, go and give me some damage. $48, Jesus Christ. We have regular fail from Ethan. And half damage for everybody else.
Using that is 3 actions.
Okay, amazing. You watch as these shadows begin to be torn to shreds. That sucks. That brings us to the Shadow of Sketch.
Oh.
The first thing that is going to happen is the Shadow of Sketch is going to strike real Sketch since he's got you flat.
Help, I can't move them. This one is supposed to be over here.
Oh, got it.
But, don't worry about it. Yeah, there. Somewhere
Somewhere in that ballpark?
Yeah, somewhere a bit more toward here.
There-ish?
Yeah-ish. That's good.
Got it. Okay, amazing.
Wait.
Here we go. Shadow Sketch is attacking. Missing with a 12. However, it will use its reaction.
A job well done.
To do this again.
With +2.
Which does become a... Oh, I think that actually doesn't have the circumstance built in. That is a crit.
Yikes.
Instead of dealing real damage, this does mental damage instead.
I'd like to do Nimble Dodge to make it a regular.
No! Son of a bitch. Okay,
Did you switch on the vacuum cleaner when you came on? What's that sound?
Yanni has a blender out, sorry.
Oh,
Got
okay.
Okay, you downgrade it back to a regular hit. This is all of that plus some sneak attack. Oh, it is already built in. Okay, perfect. 29 points of slashing and lightning.
Is this still a strike?
This is a strike, yeah.
The tree takes all of it.
Son of a bitch.
Oh, and they take 1d8 mental damage themselves.
And yes, you're correct. It takes 1d8 mental damage itself. As it had to lie to itself about the thing it didn't do.
It didn't do it.
It's going to use its third action then to look to the shadow of Ruko behind and kind of just step back into it and attempt to hide in Shadow Ruko's shadow. With a +2 to this, which is still not good enough, I think. I don't know if anybody here is lower than 16 perception, or passive perception.
Don't think so.
I think so.
All right, that brings us back to the top. Real skill.
Oh, well, I mean, he tried to get me. I guess I get him. Oh, it came so fast. Why didn't I think more? I'll show him who's cooler. I'm going to cast Elemental Form on myself.
Excellent.
Would. I don't know what form you're thinking.
Oh gosh, I'll probably go with. I mean, water makes the most sense for here, or air. I could be mist. I'll be air. That's fun.
Love that. Love that.
Yep.
That is
Oh,
a spell, correct?
Yes.
Eighth is going to take an opportunity attack on.
Okay.
Oh, he's already used a reaction. I lied. Sorry, carry on.
Okay. Oh wow, this does so little damage. Actually, that's funny.
You can pick a different form if you don't want air.
I was gonna say it looks like that's mostly for flying around real fast.
Yeah, I'll go with water. Just
Excellent.
very misty water.
Perfect.
It's fine. Then I'll do the wave, which God, why doesn't it just give me the action?
I think if you drag that elemental form onto yourself, it'll let you pick the type and then give you a bunch of new actions, maybe?
Oh, there we go. Cool.
Hey, it did. Nice.
It did. Sick. Okay.
Foundry really is incredible.
All right. Then
works.
I'll use my last action to wave myself.
Amazing. I do think it might not be accounting for PWL because plus 18 seems crazy high.
It does seem pretty high.
Just subtracting 10 from it, right?
That would be
Yeah,
subtracting your level would be
12, so it'd be a 17.
17 is, and this is on who?
I was gonna do me. I was showing him who's cooler, but I'm probably gonna
17.
whip too.
17 is still ahead.
Okay.
For 16 points of bludgeoning damage.
And I don't have an action to push, so
Oh, damn shame, damn shame. I thought we were finally getting some cheese grater action here.
that'd be great. But next turn.
Wouldn't the attack modifier be plus 13?
Blah, 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 attack modifier.
Because it would be minus spell level, not character level.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're right, you're right, you're right, you're right. Good catch. Either way, same result, but good to know.
Cool.
Alright, that brings us to Shadow Wave.
Shathan.
Shathan.
Hey, he's second from the first, and I'm second from the last.
This is such a bad spot. I really don't like this. He's going to use a stride. And he's going to walk through 2 hazardous terrains to get over here.
Each time he does, there's 4. He takes 4 piercing.
Ow. That also is a bunch of him moving through your range text if you have an opportunity attack and want to use it.
It's also difficult terrain. Does he have enough movement?
He does, but just barely.
Okay.
I will take that attack.
All right. Uh, 22 hits. For 15 points of piercing. Okay. He will try to attack. That tree's almost out. He knows it's going to kill the tree, but let's get rid of it. So this is going to be on. Ooh, 16 misses. We'll turn over and do our third attack on Foster with. That sucks. As he is no longer able to extend exploit vulnerability, sketch your exploit or vulnerabilities is gone.
Cool.
That brings us to Shadowruko, who is really just having a time over. Okay. First things first. We're going to use one action to do bravado on everybody.
Oh, I never dragged Inspired Courage on myself. Oops.
We're going to do one step to heal, to get out of the coral. And then we'll use our third action to strike Sketch. We got flat-footed. We gotta take advantage of that. Critically missing. Oh, your AC is also fucked.
Oh, whoops.
I think it would be 2 times the spell level. Whatever that is.
Spell level is 5th, so minus 10.
Minus 10. So your AC should be 21, not 31, but that is still a miss. Okay, we're good. That is all of Shadow Ruko's turn. That brings us to Real Foster.
Okay. Let's see here. Let's start with, I'm going to sustain my Wilding Word on Shadow Text with a Cackle. I'm going to cast Wilding Word again on Shadow Athan.
That is a failure. He is also affected.
Alright, -2 anytime he tries to hurt me, and if he does, or when he does so, he also becomes sickened 1 each time he damages me.
Okay.
And for my last 2... Boy, I was kind of hoping that tree would go down. It's in a good spot. For my last 2, I'm going to the like flowers wrapped around me are going to start to like wriggle and kind of like grow unnaturally quickly and envelop my skeleton fully, and I'm going to cast Mantle of the Unwavering Heart.
Ooh, boy.
And I'm going to choose Towering Trunk and Unyielding Will.
Okay, before you commit to
Because I
this
think the other...
too hard.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Before you commit to this too hard, I do think Shadow Athan is going to try to interrupt the spell with his opportunity.
Okay.
First things first, he has what, a -2 to its roll? Because of Wilding Word?
-2 to his roll, yep.
Okay, gross. Here we go. Oh, that might still hit. Oh, it might actually still crit. It is still a crit with a nat 19. God bless you, Shadow Athan. You're a legend.
Yikes.
That's
Could I,
unfortunate.
and they're both in my Champions Aura, could I use my Champions Reaction, go into Redemption on it?
Oh, you sure can. What's it do?
One second, getting it.
I hate this. I hate this. So he can either choose to do no damage, or still deal the damage, but it's reduced, and then he becomes enfeebled too. I think he will take that. So we are going to reduce that damage by 14. So you take, oh my god, math, 18 damage, 18 points of slashing damage. Importantly, though, because it was a critical hit, it does disrupt the spell.
Okay, I lose the actions, I
No.
assume.
I believe you also lose the actions, yeah. But then we enfeeble
He's also sickened 1 for hitting me.
and sicken one. Ooh boy. Okay. I'll double check. You might not lose the slot, but I'll figure that out here in just. Okay.
I can look it up. My turn's over.
Perfect. I think that's 3 turns, so that brings us to Real Ruko, who I assume is still driving.
I am present now, but I am bamboozled.
Gotcha.
Let's.
Essentially, you're fighting a bunch of clone
Yeah.
shadows of yourself.
Yeah, and somehow you made it evil.
Sure. You have your Phantom Orchestra active, so for a single action, you can just pop that again and do another explosion of that somewhere for free.
That sounds pretty good. Methinks.
Wonderful. It's essentially like a fireball, so you can drop it anywhere you want. You can either you could hit just these two. You could hit just these two or these two, or you could hit all 3 of these and also text, if you feel like friendly firing text. Or you could hit all 5 of them and text and sketch.
Well, I don't want to hit sketch. I know Tex is kind of into some weird shit. I mean, after the dinosaur incident, maybe he'd be fine, but
True.
you seem quite
You have seen him dodge out of the way of a few spells, but
True. Can I use my voice to be like, hello, bomb incoming? Does this do anything? Can I inspire courage or something to make that the hey guys, you about to blow up?
You can absolutely use your first action to inspire courage, and that will help them on their save, I think.
Yeah.
I think this one, might.
I'm double checking. Yeah, it affects saves. So
yeah.
So first action, inspire courage.
Then sustain.
Yeah, perfect. And then second action is to sustain your phantom.
Oh, it's only
destruction.
saves against fear effects.
Oh, you're so right.
Oh,
But better than nothing.
Sorry, that was on me for not reading. If you want to undo it, you can.
oh man, I would think that triple time would help for this, but no, it's just movement speed. But I mean, that's kind of what dodging is, right?
It's kind of what dodging is.
Because of the way hexes work, you might be able to layer it in a way that just doesn't hit in your allies.
Would. Yeah. If there's a way to not hurt my allies, I want to do my best.
You might have to just pick two.
I was going to say, you can absolutely just pick two here and not hurt any of your allies. The only reason you would need to hurt an ally is if you want to hit all three of these.
It'd be cool to hit all three, though.
You can hit Tex if you want.
Let's hit this to the two nearest to me, Ruko and the Shadow Sketch, because they're pretty banged up.
Oh, yeah.
Excellent.
This fight is my fault, so.
And I don't know what's happening after here, so I don't want to be too injured.
Fair.
Yeah. And Fettered Heart.
You're fine. We have all the healers here who can heal without resources.
Okay. If you scroll back down to your 6 rank spells and hit Phantom Orchestra again, I think I don't know if there's like a special thing to just sustain it without actually casting it again, but like try casting it and see if it gives you an option. And if not, we'll just restore that spell manually.
Okie Phantom Orchestra.
If you just click the icon and not the cast, it should.
Oh, true. Yeah, you can just hit the.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect. Nice. All right. Here we go. Fort saves for the two of them. Those are both fails. They both take full damage. Roll me some damage.
Nice.
Okie
So
dokie.
close.
Do I add anything to this for Inspire Courage, or is that automatic? Let's find out.
Should be built in automatically, but 30 points of sonic damage. That might actually
Ruin
Ooh, that
Ruko.
might ruin Ruko. It is with that the shadow of yourself bursts into mist. When that happens, first
You level up.
the bravado falls off of every.
Bravado.
And you watch as the shadow of Ethan watches one of his allies fall, and take 47 points of mental damage.
Ow.
Oh shit!
Oh, it's a good thing for us. Let's take down someone else, and he's just gonna get hurt.
Ruko, you still have one action left if you'd like. If you just want to
Really?
move or whack something.
I think that was a sustain. Yeah.
Yeah, sustain's just a single action, and then you did one to inspire courage.
Oh my. Let's see what else I can do. Can I even do another attack thingy, or is that forbidden?
You absolutely could do an attack if you want. The problem is range. I don't know if you have any ranged attack.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay. Oh wait. Well, I don't know if I do.
It doesn't look like you do, and if you do, you certainly don't have it with the staff that you have drawn. You might just have to like either move or something.
Yeah. Well, maybe. Well, no. I'll hang out here. I think I'm all right here.
Totally.
I think.
Yeah. Okay. Wonderful. That brings us to Shadow Text.
Yeah. Wait, if I save this action, does it do anything for me at all, or?
We do have our house rules, so you can save an action for next time. You just can't use it as part of a like 2-action spell. You can only use it on another single action, like moving or hiding or something.
Gotcha. Okay.
But yeah, you have an extra action next turn.
Okay,
Shadow Text. We are still flanking Sketch, but we're now also flanking Text. We're gonna flip a coin. Actually, no. Wait. We haven't answered this. Tex has hurt Shadow Text. Sketch, have you hurt Shadow Text? I don't think you have. We're doing.
Nope.
Okay, Tex is going to attack Tex. missing terribly. Once more with Matt. Missing again. It uses third action to try to hide. 24, I believe, is enough to become hidden from everybody except for...
Yeah.
Alright, that brings us to Shadow Foster.
Does he... Can he do all that while he's grabbed?
Oh,
Not
good
that it matters.
question. Let's see.
Didn't succeed at basically anything.
I think grab would
Yeah.
affect manipulate actions, but let me see.
That's what spells are, right?
Spells are almost always manipulate actions, yeah.
Yeah, at
let's
least
see.
two action spells usually.
So you're off guard, immobilized. If you attempt manipulate, you need a DC 5 flat check.
Okay.
Okay, so he's good.
Yeah. Okay, Shadow Foster, you gotta do some healing, buddy.
Prove it.
But move.
Yeah, this is tough, because it's an imitation.
I don't even have a healing spell prepped right now. This guy's a loser.
We're gonna go ahead and do a 2-action heal on Shadow Sketch.
Oh, level 4.
Yeah.
It's a trigger from Tex.
That is a manipulate. If you would like to attack of opportunity, you can disrupt it. Unless you just really hate your friend.
I love myself more, so hold off.
That's
this one.
Alright, you watch as the Shadow of Sketch recovers a bunch.
Oh wait, it's my turn next. I might as well
Yeah.
use it.
Alright, go.
Oh no, I already attacked Ethan.
Oh, yep, that's so true.
Oh, right.
You're so right. Alright, that is 2 of Foster's actions. We're going to do the third action is just going to be striking Tex, I think. Yeah, he's got a staff. He's just going to bonk on the head.
Disgusting.
Missing.
Thank God.
Alright, that brings us to real time.
Okay. I am gonna go after Shadow Athen.
Okay.
My off guard because of flanking.
Yes.
Okay.
Although I guess it doesn't really affect you right now.
Just wondering why I have a penalty to hit currently. I guess I'll do a double slice on Athen.
Ooh, 17 is a hit. 20 is also a hit.
$32 total?
32 points a day, which he takes, and then 2 people are going to use their reactions here. First, Shadow Foster will do a healing reaction. For 18. And then Shadow Tex is going to pop out and do a revenge strike on. Oh god, that might crit. No, it doesn't. Jesus.
No.
Wow.
A
Wild.
good AC.
You have great AC. 34 points of slashing damage.
He will take 4 of it.
Oh shit, I applied that. Let me undo mine. There you go.
I'm sorry, it has 5 left, so it'll take 5 of it.
Tree down.
Tree down.
3 down.
Tree down. Okay, you have 1 action left.
I should have done this in a different order. It's fine. I will, with my last action, because I cannot finish Shadow Athen off, I'm going to just exude Abyssal Corruption.
Hell yeah, wonderful.
Gross.
Hell yeah, fancy form. Alright, that brings us to really. Unless anything happens right this second?
Nope.
Okay, really.
Right. Was Tex critted in this last round?
Yes.
No.
Then no. Okay, no.
What
Let me just check.
Oh, you're right. I forgot it got undone by Sketch. You're so right.
Thanks, Gad.
No, he also just didn't crit me.
I fixed the Foster.
Oh, right, it was the Foster.
I'm just reading a thing currently. It says, okay. Was anyone critted?
No. Looking.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
And is anyone bleeding? I don't think so.
No friendlies are bleeding. The only crit that came close was the one that was going on Foster, but Sketch fixed it.
Right. Then Tex will just heal 36 from the chalice as a useful action on him. Then I'm going to, let's see, who's close to death. Well, this could be fun. Try this. On Mirror Shadow Sketch, I'm just gonna pull out one of these canopic jars that holds like the vocal cords of a mummified holler monkey. Snaps it, turns it to sand, and he snaps his wrist toward Shadow Sketch.
Amazing. Before you roll anything real quick.
Yeah.
As the chalice is tipped down towards Tech, you watch as Shadow Foster's eyes glow, and he is going to steal
Oh my god.
13 of that healing.
Okay.
Typo gains 2 as many hit points is incorrect. That should be twice as many hit points. And some of the chalice flies over towards Shadow Tex.
2 is many.
Gains 2 as many.
2 is many.
Two as many.
Carry on.
Yeah, no problem. Good to
So
know.
I take 13 from that?
Yes.
Not as much, unfortunately. Here we go. He activates Kinetic Ram.
Oh, fuck. Oh, no.
2 actions. Let me see if I can cast that spell for you. I have to drag it somewhere.
There we go. We can just drag it down into chat again. All right.
My
2
DC
actions
is
spell.
19.
A creature within 30 feet needs to make a Fortitude saving throw. And who's this on?
Sketch.
Oh, boy.
On fail, he's pushed fucking...
That is a fail. By one.
Yeah. So he takes... Okay. 30 feet, pushed, it fails is doubled. So he's pushed 20 feet back away from me. It's knocked prone.
Oh, God.
And takes 1d6 damage.
Oh, God. Plus another
And he
what?
takes damage from all of these.
Yeah, so another 12 from all that? It's 4%.
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
Okay, there's the 12 from Cheese Grater.
1d6 and then knock prone.
Go ahead and roll with that d6. Another one. Okay, wonderful.
Maybe.
Anything.
I'll use my reaction when Ethan casts a spell to Coven spell it and up that damage by 6.
Hey,
Oh.
right, others. Okay,
Right.
perfect. Anything else?
That's all 3 actions. I believe.
All right, that brings us to Shadow Sketch. Who's going to use one action to stand up?
Does he have all the same feats I do?
No, these are very
Okay.
these are dreamlike facsimiles of you guys.
Okay.
No kip up for him, unfortunately.
No kip up for him.
He's going to use his second and third actions.
The less cool sketch?
The less cool sketch is going to use his second and third actions to cast. What are we feeling? I think we're feeling a ray of frost, maybe.
120 feet? That's not
No.
bad.
No. We're going to do needle darts instead.
Oh? Fancy. That's more Kuriki.
It is much more courage. Yeah, you watch as he reaches into his own chest and essentially pulls out these three kind of like shuriken-style dart and is going to huck them towards... We don't really have flanking anywhere here. We have no off guard. That sucks. Oh well. Let's go. We'll do this on real scale. Oh, right. So your AC should actually be 21. That is a regular hit.
Okay, cool.
For 17 points of piercing damage. And that is his turn. That brings us to real sketch.
Okay. I didn't expect him to move over there. Are we in water? Like, could I
Very
swim
shallow
in this
water.
theoretically?
Essentially just like a 1-inch kind of very rainy sidewalk.
Okay, but could a water elemental theoretically like use a swim speed in it?
A water elemental? Absolutely, yes.
Okay. Let's see. How far can I get?
I guess if you are willing to take 4 damage, you can go through the middle here.
I could. I'm just gonna hit Tex. He's right here, and I could push him into this
Sure.
further. So I'll just do that.
Excellent. He is also being flanked with real tech.
Okay. I forget what we determined. This is too high by 2 times the spell's level.
Essentially
so it's
10. Double spell level. So everything should be minus 10.
There's no way that's right.
I think it is.
That
Yeah. That was my complaint last time about the transformation spells, is that PWL fucks them up so much to near usability.
I mean, leaving him as is obviously too good to be true.
Yeah, so
Right.
we should go back to that PWL, is what I'm saying.
22 is a...
Cool. Wow.
For 12 points. Let-
It's not bad, actually.
Then I'd like to use the action to push the target 5 feet into the bad
correct.
terrain here.
That's another automatic form.
Let's see. Then I've got 1 action left. I actually don't know if I can cast other spells in this form. I probably can't.
That's polymorph?
I would say most polymorph things, they prevent you from doing any actions not listed by your new form.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't think I have reach with my wave. Let me check real quick.
You can save the action.
Yeah, I'll save the action for next turn.
Get 4 next round.
Yep, that way I can move and then do something.
Okay. Perfect. That brings us to the Shadow of Faith.
Do you have like a resource for your reactions so that you can keep track of them?
Yeah, actually, there is an effect. So up in the little suitcase in the top right, the items panel, under the red actions folder, in player actions, you should see a purple action called reaction spend. I just throw that on my hotbar so I can like keep track of when I have spent my reaction.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Okay, let's... Oh, we're not really flanking anyone, are we? I think we're just going to strike. We're going to strike on... Oh, Foster is weaker, but you have the wilding word on him, and that really hurt. We'll go for... Oh my god. Big old miss. One more time with Matt. Oh, one more time with Matt. Alright. That is no go. That enfeebled and sickened are bad. Do those go down? How does these go down? Sickened. Oh, he has to manually retch to get rid of sickened. Feebled. Doesn't look like it goes down automatically. Okay, perfect. That brings us to real Foster.
Alright, 2 actions. I'm going to get another tree up. 1 action, sustain Wilding Word on Ethan, and I'm going to let the Wilding Word on Tex drop. But that's me.
Okay, perfect. That'll bring us to... actually, is sustain a manipulate action? I think it is just concentrate.
Yeah, I don't think it manipulates.
Yeah, it's just concentrate. Nice. Okay, so no opportunity attack there. That brings us to real Ruko.
Really, really?
Really. If you want, for a single action, you can also sustain your thingy and do another fireball on somebody. Or on 3 somebodies, potentially.
Ooh, yeah, this one's nice and safe
I
now.
was going to say, you can hit all 3 of these for 3.
Let's get them.
Excellent. Go ahead and cast that for me one more time.
Okie doke. Where did you go? Where's my spell? Oh. There we are.
There we go. Fort save. Oh, God. That's 2 critical failures and a regular success from Ethan.
You love to see it.
Oh, this is going to be bad. Roll me some damage.
It's gonna be delicious.
Yeah, this is going to be really gross. This might actually set off a bad chain reaction, too.
Wait,
If it kills Mirror Shadow Text, it might also kill Ethan.
Oh jeez. I inspire my courage a little bit. Is that going to help my damage or just a hit?
Yeah, it'll add 1 to your damage.
It will add 1 to the damage if you want to do that first.
Yeah. I usually start an attack with something encouraging.
Totally.
Unencouraging on the surface. Go. Where is it? There's the damage.
I will
Your
add
dice
1
are
to
beautiful but unreadable.
Yeah, those dice are gorgeous. I do like that like half the party is using illegible dice, just flavor dice.
It suits them.
Okay, Tex takes 28 times 2 is 56. That will potentially kill it, so Ethan is going to use his react to take half of this. Oh wait, he has to be within... it has to be adjacent! Oh no! Oh no, this
He
is
can
bad.
take it from Foster, but I think he might die.
Yeah, so okay, let's run through this real quick. The first thing that happens is that Shadow bursts into mist. When that happens, Shadow Ethan takes... Oh, fuck. That's high damage to 57 points of mental damage. Oh, he's still up. He's still up. He's still up. We're so good. As a reaction to... Oh, Foster hasn't had his turn yet. He can't heal. Okay, Foster is another... Was he a success? No, he was a critical fail, so he is also going to take 50. Still up, but it is close. And then finally, Ethan succeeded and takes half for 4. Okay. Alright, 2 of them are still... and that, I believe, is all 3 of your... Oh, no, wait. You used 1 action to inspire. Use your last inspiration. You used 1 action to sustain. And you have 2 actions left. They just can't be used on a 2-action spell. They have to be used on individual things. So you could do, like, a move and an attack if you want.
Okay. Move and attack. Okay, like a hit thing.
Yeah, like a hit thing. Like a hit thing with stick thing if you want.
Gosh. Oh, jeez. No, I might. No. Well. Nah. I'm good here.
Okay. Got it. Perfect. You'll bank that one for next turn if you need it. That will bring us to... Oop. I went too far. Shadow Foster.
Don't forget to put your courage on, everybody.
Okay. This is not good. Shadow Foster is going to do a 2-action heal on himself. For 26 points. And then, with 1 action, gonna swing on tech. Oh, fuck.
I'll kill him first.
No, that's a hit. For 18. And this happens before the healing is applied. He has 3 health currently before the heal goes off. Unless you have any way to bump another 3 damage on there.
I do.
Oh, I hate to hear it.
There
Now,
it is.
admittedly, this is poison damage.
He does take it.
Okay.
Okay, before the heal can go, Tex destroys the Shadow of Foster. When that happens, Foster, anyone who had received healing from the Shadow of Foster, is suddenly hit by a backlash of void damage. Let's see, Sketch has 2 stacks there.
Uh-oh.
And they become beautiful trees.
Beautiful trees.
Beautiful trees.
Surrender the forest.
Ethan has 1 stack of that.
I mean, he's gonna take shit ton of damage anyway.
And he's about to take a shit ton of damage, too.
If not from this.
And then, yeah, as Shadow Foster goes down, Shadow Ethan takes another.
14d6.
He could have survived, but he does not. Bursts into mist, and all that is left of the shadow is Scat at the edge of the mist beyond the coral over to the east. That brings us to Tex.
Tex, if you could delay till just after me, I think I can drag him back.
So who's all alive still?
Just Shadow Scat.
Just Sketch?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got this.
Sure.
I will take the Abyssal Corruption again. Remember to click the button.
Abyssal.
Oh boy, that's a crit.
That'll be 46 damage. And he's frightened too.
That is, he's very dead. With that, the final shadow bursts into mist. And as all of this kind of happens really close back to back, and things begin to go quiet, the trickling of water is the only thing that really continues to reverberate through this place, except for a cling, cling, cling of a tiny little silver gem about the size of a quarter that seems to fall from an amulet around Shadow Ethan's neck, right on the ground in front of Foster and Tex. And you are left in this chamber. You see that the fog or the mist fully closes in behind you where you just came from. Ealdwoad. I do actually, if Ealdwoad's following, I do need a will save from Ealdwoad.
I was like, could she make it through, or is the fog back, or...
Let's find out. Let's get a will save as she tries to push through her reflection.
Surely she can't do this.
With great shame.
Oh, she's got will. She's got this.
I believe in her. Oh my god,
yeah, she's fine.
easy. I was about to say that with great shame, I don't have a Shadow Ealdwood prepared, but we don't need it because she's the strongest motherfucker in this party.
Truly.
Oh, crap.
And with that, you find yourself essentially alone and enclosed in a new chamber where there is only a statue of a soldier with a shield.
A real quick ward medic, I guess.
I'll
If
snatch
anyone
up
wants-
whatever Shadow Ethan dropped, I suppose.
You pick it up, and you can see that it is essentially a little gemstone about the size of a quarter. I say gemstone. It looks, for all the world, like a ruby or a diamond, but it seems to be made of pure, kind of reflective chrome silver. It is a mirror on all surfaces.
Can I tell what that is?
Do I have any sort of reaction to it as a demon?
No special reaction to it, no.
Okay.
And then, yeah, Ethan, you can give me your esoteric lore.
Oh. If
You, on a 22, actually recognize this. This is it is not a gemstone. It is carved in a very specific design that is common in the Basali army. It is usually used as the cap point or the end cap of a shield. It is usually placed in the middle of the outside of a shield used by Basali soldiers.
Basali.
Basal. Basal is an old empire, one that is kind of... they had a big civil war a couple hundred years ago, sort of as a direct result of Cyrillin's actions across the sea to the south. Essentially, a lot of the refugees from the Cyrillil War fled across the sea to the north. That kind of led to a big civil war. The empire crumbled. They still have a little bit of territory left over there, but they have long since fallen from their glory days. But that is the Basali Empire, and this is what their modern soldiers wear on their shield. It is mostly decorative. It does not serve any sort of mechanical purpose.
Right, it's not for bashing.
Yeah.
Just nods. Tells everyone it is. Not sure what it's used for. It might be used for that statue over there, since that statue has a shield. Is that a Basali dude?
Yeah, looking it over, it looks to be the style of Basal. This kind of almost Roman-like armor and weapon, a gladius at his side, a big tall tower shield. And I forget the name for that weird feather thing at the top of the helmets, but whatever those are called.
Condoms.
No, they're not called condoms, pretty sure.
Aren't those what Trojans are?
No, but I do see where
No.
you're going, and I appreciate it.
Yeah, that's fun.
I am drained. I think I have something for this. Let me check. Treat condition? No, this doesn't treat drained. I'm just drained until I rest, I guess. It's fine. Unless it's the ability said something about it.
No, I believe that is just drained until you rest.
Let's go. Let's keep going. But first, I'll heal everyone, I guess. Let's see if I can spend the first 10 minutes just attempting a DC 18.
Yeah, everybody kind of takes 10 minutes, regains their focus points. Rico, you get your inspirations back. Rico is also narrow. He has become scrunched.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to me. How did I finish?
It happens sometimes if you flip back and forth really fast.
Yeah,
Don't do that very
There you
fast.
go, I've made an
I've-
unscrunched version for it.
I've made myself into a lion before.
Yeah. Yeah, let me see. My medic archetype gives extra healing. Let me just check right now.
Nice.
Let's see. A DC 30 at this level. I heal an extra 10. So everyone heals 2d8 plus 40. 54.
Jesus.
Healing everyone.
Everybody recovers 54 health. I think that should top everyone up.
Well, 4 of you. Whoever's the most injured.
It's not me. I mean, I am the most injured. I don't heal all the way.
That's you then. I don't include myself in this because I heal passively.
Okay.
Over minutes, I heal 10. After 10, Tex can heal an extra 36.
Do we get
Yeah,
an
and I
extra 10?
So I can do
I don't
treat
know.
wounds too at the same.
Yeah, oh,
I
yeah.
don't know if I can do it at the same time
I
as
think
you
you can.
treating wounds, but
There's nothing saying you can't.
If anyone wants to eat something, I can make some fruit and they heal some too.
Yeah, that won't help me. It's vitality.
But I can fix it with my knife. So
Oh, your knife. What's your
yeah, when I cast the spell, I can my relic. I've been casting water magic, so I can use some of that latent water magic that's still in the blade to swap the healing for you guys.
Oh, wow.
that's so sweet.
Wow, look at that. I think that's a crit, actually.
Oh, that is a crit, yeah.
So 4d8 plus 30 for everybody else. That does top everyone off.
If we're not healed up after this point,
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are super mega healed. The big question is just whether or not Sketch has to use a charge of his knife, and I don't think he does that with Foster's roll.
Yeah. You can save it for just in case of emergencies.
Yeah, it would just move the elements around. But that's fine. I'll keep it.
That's fascinating.
Preparations. Why is this not working?
It looked like it worked. It showed me you rolled a 4 for your fortune telling, which is the skill, and a 6 for your spirit siphoning, which is either bless or life pack.
Oh, I clicked it again, so now it's weird.
Oh, you're good. And actually,
What?
with spirit siphoning, you might. Let me check the thing real quick.
Yeah, pretty cool. Hey, there's some cool bits I think I need to add. Got some new rituals I could do with my harrowing deck. Summon spirits and stuff. It's pretty neat.
Yeah. Okay, I've added your skill check thing. So when you do the spirit siphoning, you rolled a 6, which means that if you want, you can talk to spirits of love and kindness, and you can either get bless or life pack. However, you do find that this lake also has a strong spiritual essence of knowledge. So if you want, you can instead take the number 4 option, which is either object reading or clairaudience. It's up to you. You can either do 4 or 6 if you have a preference.
Hey, I thought I could already do object reading.
I was going to say 6 might be better for you.
Yeah, let's
Unless
do
you
that.
want clairaudience, but... Okay, wonderful.
Do we have second round of hero points?
It is after 10. You guys can have a second round of hero point. As you guys are all sitting around healing and resting and refocusing and getting your spells back and things like that, Ethan, because you asked about it, you do notice that this statue, first of all, is very kind of like off. It's missing details. It looks blurry. The thing that really stands out to you is that a lot of Basali soldiers, their shields will have inscriptions of their family house or their name along the sides of the shield. And you can see that the text here, when you stare at it, it's like it forces your eye away. You can't read the text that is on the sides of the shield. The face seems to be missing features, or every time you look back at the face, it's a little bit different. It's this very like dreamy, kind of ethereal, not quite there vibe to it. However, you do also notice that it is missing the crystal in the center of the shield.
Suppose if you want to continue, we can attempt to put this crystal back. Unless anyone can identify what this does. I don't know if any of us are good at identifying items.
I forget, is that crafting in the system? What is that?
It is your best magic check unless you have the one that lets
Magical
you use crafting.
yeah.
I think if you have magical crafting, you can use crafting.
My nature's better anyway, and religion.
This be Arcana?
Yep, just Arcana, Religion, Nature, or Occultism, whichever one is best for you.
Water abilities. Oh, it's so tiny.
You click on it, it makes it big.
Hey.
Just like in real life.
No.
Yeah? Is that how it works?
I can use religion for this?
Yes.
Might as well come with it from a religious point. Oh, you're a master of religion, Sketch. Wow.
Being chosen by your god, just kind of feels like you should.
Oh, didn't the other group need someone really good religion?
I don't know, probably. Jane
That's
could have
so
just asked me to go.
They got
That's a
branch for it.
statue.
Tex, actually, even on a 15, you know it's not quite just a statue. All of you are able
That's
to
a
understand.
statue.
Fair. Everybody except for Tex understands that this is somebody's dream that has been kind of partially pulled out of their dream and stuffed into here. On a... Let me double check the DC real quick. Sketch for sure will know this. I'm checking to see if Ethan... yeah, both Ethan and Sketch are able to see. This is an element of someone somewhere in the world is dreaming, and somebody has pulled this out of their dream. But they have done so deliberately and used it to set up a gate. Somebody is using this to cut off access to the rest of the layer. They have turned this into an obnoxious puzzle to try to get you to stop coming towards wherever you're going.
Well, we kind of have this. How are you swimming in ankle-deep water?
He's an element.
God, I hate this guy.
I'm very flexible.
That's true, and the cat is small. So, should we just put the thing in the thing?
Yeah, seems like the only real option we got right now.
Right. When we're all ready to?
It's a dream object. It's not going to be that complicated.
All right, who does it?
So why would you ask that?
I have the
Think
most
it is.
health. I'll do it.
Oh, here.
Take it in my mouth, and I'll scramble up and put the stone in.
Okay, amazing.
Stand back, give him some room to do it.
Tex.
Watch him climb up the statue.
As you climb up the statue and you place the silver crystal into the obvious slot in the middle of the shield, there is a gleaming line of silver that kind of etches like stone up and down from it, dividing the shield in half. And then it splits out to the left and to the right, forming a mirrored finish on the shield. And as you look at the shield with this mirrored finish, you notice that on the left you see your normal reflection, but on the right you see your reflection rotated. You seem to be sideways, about 90 degrees. Yeah, that's what you see at first glance.
Do I sink into the shield at all?
Not initially. Do you want to touch it?
Well, I have to be to put the stone in.
Oh, that's true. You're like leaning up against
I'm
it like a kitty
itty-bitty.
cat. You're a little kitty cat. Yeah, you do actually notice that where your paw is touching, you want your paw to be touching the left or right side.
I mean, I guess I'd be kind of on the middle.
You can do both. You can have both if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah. You see that with your paws touching, one on the left and one on the right side of the mirror, there's little bits of glowing energy gathered around the point of contact. And in addition to your reflection, one on the left normal and the one on the right kind of rotated 90 degrees, there are also marks that appear glowing in the air. Just strange little like lines that are kind of drawn over the reflection. It looks like maybe runes or markings or parts of a language.
Can I read it?
Give me a perception. You can see them very clearly. You could make them. If it is a language, you don't know that language. But on a 24, you get the impression that this is no language that you've ever seen. It's some sort of other symbol or code or something like that. And this is the marks that you see on the left. These are the marks that you see on the right. Does this work like Roll20? No, it doesn't. How do I do this? How do I show this on stream? Here fair. Oh yeah, that's the thing you can do for free now, because of
Yeah.
your feats. So you could do that with each other person for free if you'd like.
Oh, geez. Ideally, yes, but that's a lot of words going on.
There's some puzzling stuff happening in the background, so if you feel like kind of playing that out while people are looking at this.
Yeah. Not sure how to act on it, but yeah, Rook was sorting through his cards and doing some spooky spellcasty stuff with the spirits. This place is scary. Oh geez.
I suppose the first question is, who do you go to? Who do you try to give a reading to?
I don't know, man. Reading. Probably would go to Tex because Tex is like, all buddy with the scary guy.
He's
Right?
busy.
Maybe. I don't know. Does Tex look busy, or does he look like he's totally glassed over at this puzzle thing?
Tex is probably pretty glassed over, but Drake is locked.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah. Ethan is locked into this puzzle. Frisk is dead.
There you go. Maybe do it with Ethan then.
I'm dead.
Okay. Yeah. Sure. Wait. I don't know what's happening. I'm sorry. I'm a little bamboozled right now.
Essentially, you guys are stuck in a chamber, and there's a puzzle to get out that Drake out of character is working on, but you have a little downtime if you want to do a reading while that's happening.
Yeah, I might be able to boost people's intelligence or something.
Yeah.
Skill. Uh-huh.
Then you find Ethan, who is kind of puzzling this out in character, but out of character. Desperately looks like he wants to have a conversation or a distraction.
Character, you know he always has time for you.
Aw, bless. I'm really sorry. I don't know if I could play this out right now. I'm a little. Reading. I wish I could. I'm sorry.
That's totally fine. We can come back to it. That being the case, while Drake is puzzling things out and Ruko's working on Tenor, what are the rest of you guys up to, if anything?
I'm a Marvel Strike Force playing gacha games.
How are they?
I'm trying not to spend money.
Oh, God, you can't do that. You can't spend money on gacha games.
I did
Don't
for my
do it.
birthday.
I did it because payday and bad habit.
Oh, no.
Damn. I've disappointed myself as usual.
No.
Oh, I did too. I don't get Emblem Lucina. The game said no.
You should instead send me your dollars, and I will find the JPEG and mail it to you.
I should do that. Can you unblur Japanese hentai for me?
Maybe for the right price. It is literally actually my professional job, yeah.
I can just tear them out of this game and send them to you. I've already unlocked them. I've spent those in money.
Just redraw the dick.
Right, I can do that.
Yeah, I'm not in Japan. Hell no.
It's well within my skill set.
Yeah.
Commissions are closed. Go fuck yourself.
But if you want him to unblur dicks, apparently doesn't.
Does this gate do anything? Do I walk through it? No?
Do you walk through it? Technically, we'll say the mist reopens because it's fun. Yeah, the mist reopens and you can go back into that past room.
Oh, okay, that's where we came from. I forgot. Okay.
Yeah. You walk through the gate, and when you turn around, you see that another you has popped out the other side.
Wait, where'd he pop out at? Back where I was?
Back where
Oh,
you
I
were.
don't like that. What happens if I go back through?
As you start to approach, it mirrors your movements, and when you get up to the gate, you feel a physical force when you touch your own hand.
Oh, again? Shit.
Alright. I'm gonna go I drag one of the corpses over.
Okay.
And I say,
Ethan.
I didn't die.
There is a silver gleam that begins in the center of the shield, and a mote of light flies out right between your eyes. And for the moment, your eyes begin to sparkle silver. And you can see that to the east, the mist has cleared, and there's a way forward for you.
Just for me.
Just for you.
I'll go forward.
Yeah.
Well,
You guys watch as Tex. You guys watch as this happen. Tex stares at this mirror for a second, and then there's a little mote of energy that comes out of the shield. His eyes go silvery and sparkly, and then he walks off into the mist.
oh, okay. I look back and see that Sketch has now reset the puzzle, and then I'm like, okay. Are you okay to go through? Harden your will, I believe. That's all you need.
Oh, is that one? I can do that. That's fine.
Are you guys coming?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I didn't die.
Are we?
Sketch, do you just try to walk back through this?
Yes. Don't say it like that. Like it's a bad idea.
You push and push and push like you did through the last mist, and thankfully you are able to push through. And when you walk through on the other side, your duplicate is gone.
Whew, okay. Don't freak me out.
Okay, you guys saw something weird happen with Tex. His eyes turned silver, and he walked off into the mist and asked if you guys were coming. What do you guys do?
That's creepy.
Did he? We also watched him drag a corpse over and say, "I did not die."
Yeah.
Unless that didn't happen? Question
No,
mark?
that happened. Everything he said really happened.
So if I just say I died, does that work? Because I'm alive?
Do you touch the mirror and say I died?
Why would
No,
you
because
say
I don't
that?
know what the puzzle said, so I don't want to do that.
I just assume if we do what Tex did, it would be fine. We
Yeah, I
take a
just didn't want
corpse-
to touch it, but we've already done so many terrible things to corpses today. It's fine.
Just follow me.
But I want to see where I'm going.
I don't think we can follow you.
Well, I'll try and see what happens.
Yes,
Okay.
did we just hit a wall?
You guys begin to follow Tex. Your vision goes brighter and brighter and brighter and brighter until eventually it starts to emerge and clear up. And you essentially follow him out to the right side, and then you emerge back in this chamber over on the left side. You've essentially Pac-Man'd back into the chamber.
Yeah.
Oh,
looks
God
like-
damn it, stupid dream bullshit. Alright,
Well,
each of you have to say something that is true for you that half the rest of us didn't do. Or that half of
Okay.
us have also done.
Is,
Half the rest? What?
is this like never have I ever?
Yeah.
oh, I
So we
died.
could all just
I
say I haven't died.
Ethan, you
Well, no. The two dead ones have to say that you died.
put your hand on it and say you died. Tex, have you died?
No, but there's a corpse here with us.
I understand. Yeah. Ethan, the same thing happens. You put your hand on it, you say, I've died, and you watch as a silver mote of light flies out of this crystal in between your eyes, and your eyes begin to twinkle with the silvery light. And you too see that the mist begins to clear over on the east side.
Oh, this seems to have worked. You see his his emerald flame eyes turn all silvery.
Wait, so what? I'd say something true that's also true for half of the part. Am I making this more complicated too? I just need to say I died.
You get the feeling that you could just say you died.
Got it. I'll tell it I died then.
Fair. You touch your hand to it and say, I died, and silver light begins to fill your eyes, and you watch as the path goes clear. Now that leaves the more complicated two, the two who do not have an easy out.
Yeah. Is it state the rules? It's the two people with me have to say something that.
So it's between you and Sketch.
So to say something that I did that he didn't, or that he did, or that
Yeah.
what, who
That you did that he did.
didn't. Oh,
Tex, you get the impression that it is checking for half of your whole party. So in other words,
Okay.
yeah.
Not just the people still present in that room.
Correct, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if you want to explain this in character, or if I should do it out of character.
Yeah. I mean, he'll just say the quote. To venture through, you must speak true, a thing you did do, and half those with you. Which is the most convoluted word salad way of describing this puzzle.
But it rhymes. It's a dream trade.
No one gives a shit about your rhymes.
it's
Nobody rhymes in dreams,
It's a
first of all.
whimsical
Secondly,
dream.
secondly, if this was actually a dream, this text would change every time you looked at
That's
it.
so true. That's
True.
so unbelievably true. But yeah,
And I'm so confused. Then why did I died work? Half the party hasn't died.
because he brought in this corpse.
Oh, and that
Except
counted as part of our
And
party.
it counted as half. Yeah. Which, for the record, the corpse is still there.
oh,
Okay, so essentially, you need to name something that's true about yourself and true about half of the other people in the room.
okay. True. Half about. True. Half the other people. Uh,
I was gonna say I kissed someone, but I think you ruined that the other day, so not that one. Or maybe everyone has.
Oh man, I don't know. The only one has eighth. I think Ethan might be the only one who hasn't.
Yeah, I think that makes right. Yeah, that makes sense.
No, I'm kissed.
Damn, everybody.
Oh,
Sounds
well,
like
everybody. Okay, not that
Except for
one.
maybe this dead Cyrilo corpse. Who knows?
Like, well, depends what do you mean by kiss? What location?
Oh,
Uh,
Can I kiss hands? Can I kiss cheeks? Does that count?
what if this corpse has done something, but the party we know would like if it would succeed, but I don't know this corpse.
you can chuck that corpse back over the coral if you want. You can get it out of here.
I'll do it. Here.
Thank you.
Yep.
There's a splash on the other side.
Okay.
I think you can discuss among yourselves. It doesn't have to be a secret. Like, hey, what did you do that I did?
What if we get it wrong? Is it gonna hurt it?
I think it just doesn't work. Or maybe
Okay.
the statue kills you, who knows?
Nobody has gotten it wrong yet. There's no way to know.
Okay. Alphabet.
Oh, I found a piece of moonstone.
True. Silver
Yeah,
light
yeah.
begins to emerge from the middle of the shield, and it flies between Sketch's eyes. You see the path open.
I mean, I could use that too.
I mean, you were one of the 3 people who did, so I think so.
True. I'm gonna test something though. He's gonna whisper it to the wall.
Okay, you lean in close and whisper it to the shield. What do you whisper?
I once, or maybe more than once, spanked it with a Faroxa in mind.
Okay. Well, I can't answer this for anyone, so everybody's going to have to answer that one.
Of course not.
What did you say?
True.
Broke up.
Okay. Well, I think.
Still breaking up.
He'd fantasized about someone of the Feroxa persuasion, like Ruko is.
In what way?
Spanked it.
I'm pretty sure your answer is just no.
Yeah.
Not recently.
Okay. Moonstone.
But have you ever?
Have I ever spanked it to Feroxa?
Yeah.
No. Spanking it is just a mechanical thing you have to do or your bladder explodes.
What? No.
Jesus Christ!
Your
say
body
that.
will, your body will produce the sperm, and it is distracting. So you just have to get it out.
Oh my god.
That was when I was alive. That was all I did. Get it out.
Oh my god.
So I think this
What?
fails unless both Sketch and Foster are yes.
Yeah.
Sketch might be a
I
yes.
Don't
mean,
really think of
yeah,
anything. just-
I'm probably maybe. Yeah.
Instantly.
So
think
it's up to Foster, really.
Yeah, kind of doubt Foster, but maybe.
His silence speaks volumes.
Just lie and say yes to get us out of here.
you're-
He maybe did.
It's your bones.
Oh yeah, he said BRB, but listening. I'm going to assume no for now, unless he comes back with a crazy story. Ruko, you see a red light begin to pulse from the middle of the shield, and there is a dizzying sensation that kind of washes over your face. Let me get a will save.
No!
I'm sorry. Your guess was how many of these people have jerked off to my wrist?
But it was safe!
You're good at will saves, you're probably fine. Yeah, not only are you fine, but you realize that if you can fight through a little bit of mental confusion, you've essentially found a divination tool. But you do find that answer does not work.
Okay. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna use a moonstone trick.
Alright, you say you found a piece of moonstone, and sure enough, silver light begins to fill your eyes. And all of you see that a way begins to open up.
Yay.
As you begin to continue through this winding corridor of mist, you all hear a voice that begins to just kind of speak from all directions as if coming from the dreamscape itself. And it says, "You really ought to turn back if you care about your mother."
But I have to keep going because I care about my mother. So there's a conflict of interest.
Not yours, but I understand your point.
Not.
If you lay a finger on me, your mother is at risk, Ruko.
Do tell.
Double checking the thing real quick.
So if you do it,
this is
what if I do it?
Joke.
Aradia's been compromised. I'm aware of your little inquisition. I don't think there are any secrets left between us. I have seen your dreams, and in your dreams I have peered into your minds. You've discovered a great truth, a great secret, one that is dangerous and no doubt will eventually be your demise. But until that day, you should weigh that secret carefully in your decision-making. If I die, I am linked to her. What happens to me happens to her. Ask yourself, do you really want to make a fight out of this? I suffer no such consequence for my actions.
Can we tell who this is?
You and I think only you can give me a perception check, yeah.
Look at the party too. We didn't come here to kill the guy, right?
I don't know what we came in here for. We weren't very clear on that.
Multiple
If we were
goals.
extremely clear on this, we have to release Somnum from Cyril's
Yeah,
control.
but does that mean killing someone, or does that mean doing a special thing? As in, killing someone was never, like, clear.
Well, if they have a tamer, then we kill the tamer.
Hopefully this one isn't it.
Yeah, you know that by freeing Somnum, you will essentially end the maddening, apparently. And theoretically, might be able to get some sort of advantage on Cyrillin and figure out more about Manethrin, and also, by the way, get Texas totems back. Those are kind of the three goals going on here. And importantly, by freeing Somnum, if he decides he owes you a favor, Sketch needs that because it'll help get his mom free. text. The DC here
may
is
I?
low. It was only a 10. You recognize this voice because it's only been a couple of weeks for you since you were all first scryed upon in your dream on the way through Avarice to go check out Pharaoh Nexavax's whole deal. This is the Oniromancer. This is the elf that first intruded in your dreams to begin spying on you.
Oh. Dear, is
Elf.
this your best bluff?
What do you mean?
You're obviously bullshitting.
Is that something you're willing to risk?
Yeah.
And why wouldn't you believe me? Your friend did. He believed me so fervently after using his own dream magic to peer into my mind and see the truth of things that he understood he could not hurt me or violate his pact with Manethrin. Do you think that you are better at reading my mind than he is?
I think I am.
As you say, you think you are. That is when you all kind of come around a corner of this maze and see a scene. I know that these are spatially very close on the map. It has actually been about 5 minutes walking. You find
it's a
chamber
tree.
with a tree that grows in. And in the shade of that tree, you see a beaming point of light that only after a few seconds of adjusting do you realize is the gleaming humanoid form of a person, an elf, sitting atop a golden disk that shines so brightly it is difficult to look directly at. And standing beside him, you see the tall figure of Somnum Exteri Solabat Sapiens. The daemon, who apparently has 2 of Texas totems and is now subservient to this Oniromancer.
Exploit vulnerability on Oniromancer.
Sure, yeah. Give me esoteric.
Can I check for an illusion?
Absolutely. Give me perception. I think it's perception. Let me double check that for PO2.
I'll burn a hero point.
Disbelieving illusions. Shipment seeks. Yes, perception. Got it. Cool.
18.
18. You do not recognize any illusions, but you do notice that there is a very fine detail that would be easy to miss, but 18 is just high enough to spot it. There is a thin gap in the water, a place where the water is supernaturally parted, like Moses parting the sea, but on a very small scale. It's about an inch wide. There's just a straight line where the water has been parted. There is like a gap in the water. And I'll draw that line for you here.
Watch your step.
That is wider than it really is. It's about an inch wide right there at the divider of those cells.
Good catch.
Athan, 28 is a critical success.
29? Oh, yeah. 28.
Sorry, 29 is a critical success. So tell me what all you get on a critical success.
Let me post it just so we don't
Yeah.
mess up here. We get esoteric lore. We get exploit vulnerability. So when we exploit vulnerability, which is once per round, on a critical success, let me just copy paste this.
Yeah.
They're also nested within each other.
Yeah, you like digging through 4 different nested things. Okay. If I should say more knowledge, you learn all of the creature's resistances, weaknesses, immunities, unusual things, spells that will pass through into magic, You're unarmed, cool. Cool. Got it. Okay. You learn
And
that...
I also have the esoteric lore. I have diverse lore. Let me show you here. Which means I also get to recall knowledge with the same check.
Got it. Okay. And then recall knowledge. Let's see how that goes.
The question I want to ask you very clearly is, how do I break his connection to Manetheren safely?
Understood. Got it. Okay, perfect. Amazing. And critical success, answers truthfully, and either tells you additional information or context or answers a follow-up question. Okay, so I'll give you your basics free. No weaknesses, no resistances explicitly in the form of immunities, weaknesses, or resistances, but you do learn that there is a dream state dependence. Effectively, the Oneiromancer's ability to fight is closely linked to his ability to control a dream-like state, or in this case, a demiplane. If you were to get this guy out of a demiplane or wrest control of this demiplane away from him, he would be permanently off guard. He's not good at fighting unless he's in a dream state or a demiplane that he controls. You're also aware that he is very, very strongly affiliated with light and illusion and visual effects. Almost everything that he is going to do is light-based. He will have an easy time overwhelming and possibly even dispelling for free anything based on darkness. You're also aware that if you get too close, he's going to have a blinding aura. That is essentially what you get from your exploit vulnerability. From your recall knowledge, your burning question is, how do we separate this link to Manetheren if it is even real? And the thing that you notice almost immediately is that from his fingertips there are golden tendrils like puppet strings that seem to stretch off in all directions. And they have a kind of ethereal, dreamlike quality where they don't quite stay in focus when you look at them. But there is one that is different, one that appears to be very more real, more concrete, like it was brought in from the outside rather than something he's constructing in the moment out of pure mana or magic. It is something that looks more like a magic item rather than a spell effect. That golden thread is wrapped around his neck like a noose, hangs down a couple of inches to a pendant, where you see that at the end of the pendant, hanging like an amulet, is a single ivory, like, clacking stone that is kind of domino-shaped, which reminds you of the ones that Ruko wears around his shawl. You imagine that this is in some way linked to Manetheren if his threats are real, and that removing it could potentially sever whatever this bond is. With that said, I will say that this is wrapped tight around his neck like a noose. It is not as easy as slipping off like a necklace, but certainly it could be done. Like, it is absolutely something you can do.
Remove his neck.
True.
I'm going to assume that hurting him or affecting him will kind of like tether him to Manetheren sympathetically. And that's why Somnum doesn't fight him back.
That seems very reasonable. And you learned from Amar last night, he learned from the Inquisition of Aradia that is essentially exactly why Somnum agreed to be tamed. Is because he couldn't violate his oath against Manetheren. He knew that if he resisted, it would potentially hurt or even kill Manetheren, and that would violate a pact that he is bound to by old magic. Because you critically succeeded your recall knowledge, you can have one more question, or I can just feed you information. It's kind of your choice.
What's the most important piece of information I should know about him?
You're such a munchkin. Okay, let's see.
Am I wrong?
No, you're right, and you're also a man after my own heart. I'm going to give you... There's no single piece of information that is, like, game-breaking, so I'm going to give you a little bit of two things. The first is that he has spells that deliberately create invisible barriers and things that he can still attack through, because all of his stuff is just light. You've seen Ruko essentially do this trick back on the pirate ship where he put a bubble around himself and then shot through the bubble with phasing projectiles. He does very similar things, just using light attacks through invisible force fields. Additionally, on his face, as you come around the corner, you can read in his expression, he understands that you can't harm him or kill him because that would risk harming or killing Manetheren. But he is also very smart and understands that there are plenty of other things that you can do to incapacitate him that don't necessarily involve killing him. He is vulnerable to being taken prisoner or hostage or any number of other things. Anyway, all of this has happened in the course of like 6 seconds. You do this big assessment as you come around, being a thaumaturg. and Tech spots a gap in the water.
The tether around his neck, Athens says, the one that resembles your, was it a necklace pendant?
Yeah.
Is what I think connects him to your mother. If we wrest the dreamscape from him, he will be less powerful. He is very
Exude
capable of
abyssal.
keeping himself safe. Was this?
Exude abyssal corruption.
Excellent. Got
Hell
it.
yeah. I'm going to do a thing here. And I don't know how much you're going to allow it.
Sure, let's hear.
Let me see. Yeah. So I gain his mortal weakness because he doesn't have a vulnerability.
Yes.
Instead of that, could I instead gain a bonus against his constructs or his light or dream state? And I want to share that with Ruko because he doesn't do attacks often.
I will absolutely let you try to stretch the limits of your ability. I guess let me set the DC before you roll anything. I'm just going to have you roll your esoteric lore again as a skill check, not a knowledge check, so you don't get the +5 here. The DC for this is going to be level-based, and it's going to be one step up. It's going to be a +2 from the Neuromancer's level. So let's see, DC.
Okay.
The DC that you're looking for is that +2 minus the level. DC 20.
Okay. I get a hero point.
All right, yep.
Fingers crossed. They roll.
Yeah, unfortunately, it is not enough to get you more than the normal.
Yeah. So I think in this case, Ruko's strikes apply the weakness from mortal, which is like 8 damage if he does any strikes.
Perfect.
I think this includes spell strikes. Oh, fuck it. It doesn't actually say. I think it's just strikes and not spell strikes. Because there's a difference.
Right.
Is there?
As he tosses you like a fragment of his amethyst. Or he tosses you his necklace.
Okay.
To that, I think the Neuromancer looks to you, Ruko, although it's almost hard to tell because he's so blinding to look at. And you hear the voice says, "So what will it be? Are you so willing to fight for your monstrous friends that you would risk your mother's life? Or will you leave these demons to fight each other and wither away into nothing like they deserve?"
Ruko actually just doesn't respond. He just to piss him off a little.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You can see he kind of tilts his head to the side. And there is sort of a...
Ruko tilts his head to the side, too.
Yeah, he gets a little frustrated. Not enough to cause anything mechanical yet, but you can tell almost for free that this is a man who's used to using his tongue to piss people off. And the fact that he's not getting a response is kind of pissing him off a little bit.
If he can see Ruko's face from this distance, I mean, his eyes are a little bit magnified from his stupid glasses, but he's just turns his head to the side. He just scrutinizing him, looking him up and down, like ashamed parent sort of thing. I don't know. His whole attitude is probably a little bit unexpected and just what is this?
Yeah. An
I know
unusual
he's
coldness.
Crisscross applesauce and floating on the platform.
Yes.
It kind of looks like he's Yoda standing straight up and just dancing the disco.
I can see it now. I also see just a very short, squat little man who's got his arms out to the sides.
Baby
Yeah.
Yoda.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Damn. I should have done that instead.
Very tiny head.
Yeah.
Shooting rays from his hands, or he's dancing to disco music.
It's
I
like
keep walking forward.
Okay.
It's like the other elf in Freeran. Little bastard.
Oh, yeah. You walk forward until you are right up in front of where that gap is in the water, and from there you can see clearly it goes all the way down to the stone floor.
How high does it go?
Yeah, how low is that then?
Really only like an inch. There's like a 1 inch wide gap in the water, and the water is about an inch deep.
Oh. Can I put a paw on what I assume is an invisible wall?
Yeah, you put your paw forward and you find there is an invisible wall of force there. As you approach, you're exuding abyssal corruption, right? Like you're flaming, you look evil, you look mad.
Yeah.
You do see that the Anira mage kind of looks over to Somnum, and Somnum begins to glide eerily right up to the other side of this. And just kind of stares down at you.
The real question here is, even if she is tethered to you, do you think that'll stop me?
As if proving a point, the Aniromancer looks back over to Ruko. See, these things don't care at all about you. They would throw your mother away for personal gain in a heartbeat. You're wasting your time.
I'm gonna extinguish his light.
Sick. How? What are you doing?
Piss. You know what? I'm spending a hero point on it.
Awesome. What do we got?
Damn it.
What was the effect you were trying to do?
Extinguish light, which is this.
Unattended light, no torch. Gotta get no magic light sources. You automate slinging magic light sources. You do a counteract using fort or thievery. That's fun. Target CC. Got it. Just for trying, when he sees you reach through here and try to extend shadow into it, you watch as the light from him flares overwhelmingly. You find that he has a near automatic attempt to counteract anything based in shadow with a truly insane modifier. I don't think that should be a plus 11.
WL?
Yeah, that is not PWL, even though I did apply it, so that should be a plus 11. Still, though, he would automatically attempt a plus 11 counteract if you had gotten through in the first place.
I want to do a fun little thing.
Yeah, which
Not so fun. It's just very calculated. Pulls out the Falcon. Just the biggest fuck off crossbow.
hell yeah.
Loads a grappling shot. And kind of aims upward.
Okay.
And fires, so it angles up to see how high the wall goes, and
Got
then
it.
he lets it fall, so that we can see how tall the wall is.
Okay, amazing.
So
So I guess the big question, like you're just aiming it as high as you think you can to get over it.
Sorry, you're breaking up.
So you essentially, how about now?
It's still bad.
It's really
It's so
bad.
I think your internet's nasty.
One moment.
Oh, you're fine now.
Am I good?
Yeah?
Okay, wonderful.
Yes. Sorry, what were you saying?
So I was asking you essentially aim as high as you think you can get it to see if it goes over the wall.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And if it goes over, he'll just let it drop, and in theory, the rope would hang on the wall to
It
see
does.
how high it is.
So it works exactly like you imagine. You fire this grappling bolt. It goes way over and then it drops. And you find that the rope hangs on an invisible surface about 20 feet off the ground. The wall is about 20 feet high.
Then I'm just going to set the rope down here, and there's a piece of rope hanging on the thing.
Excellent.
It's not angled to anything or anything, so if you pull it, it's gonna...
On your critical esoteric lore earlier, I'm going to give you one more piece of information based on that. A lot of hostile creatures would interpret that as, okay, it's time to fight. He does not. And that strikes you as weird?
Yeah.
What I'm saying essentially is he's not rolling initiative right now.
Yeah, he doesn't feel threatened. I'd like to roll a perception on that. Like, yeah. Normally, that's go time. Let me actually post for you the grappling bolt. Is yeah, it's half normal. Yeah, okay. So 60 feet up and then it angles down.
Got it.
And here's a perception check just to like,
Essentially inciting it.
Yeah, is he a bastard illusion? Is he an illusory bastard?
Illusion is within his wheelhouse, but this doesn't seem to be the case. The vibe that you get is that he is stalling. He does not want this to become a fight. He's trying to bide for time.
Right.
Do you have military lore or anything like that?
Warfare lore?
You have warfare lore? He's waiting for backup. He is trying to bide time because there is backup on the way. Hand raised from Foster.
This might have already been asked. Does it seem clear which one of these two is actually controlling this space right now?
Oh, good question. Give me an occultism check.
Like, if we could convince Somnum that it's not going to break the pact to help us, does he have the power to? I guess.
Yeah, I like that a lot. I like that. I would also, if your folklore lore is better here, I'll let you use that. But I think they're about the same for you.
My folklore is one better. I'm gonna use a hero point because why not? It's late. I guess I'll roll folklore just for the hell of it.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. There is almost nothing that can be done to wrest control of a powerful creature's lair away from it. That is true of dragons. It's especially true of fae and of daemons and of great spirits of the wild. Once they have built a place that is their own, they are so intrinsically linked to it, it is essentially an extension of themselves. You are extremely confident that Somnum is in control of this place, but you're also very confident on a 22 that this Oniromancer is in control of Somnum. If you were to somehow break the Oniromancer's control over Somnum, he could take control of this place away from the Oniromancer, and that would make it harder for him to fight back. I will say, just for free, because you've seen it all before. Well, actually, have you rolled a perception check yet? Give me a perception check. Okay, yeah, no additional information. What I said is what you got.
Got it.
Sketch. As you are watching all of this happen, you are able to eventually adjust your eyes to the light here, and you can see that this man is carrying no weapons, but he does have totems around his belt. Hand raise from... Or good, if you got something.
No. He's a Pokemon trainer. He doesn't have a knife.
Got it. Okay. Text.
Can my shadow extend through this wall?
It can certainly try. It is effectively a light effect. So yeah, you do a little bit of like shadow... Or that's a thing you can just do for free, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you kind of test the limits, and you find that your shadow goes through this wall just fine.
I'm going to try and steal my totem from Somnum.
Okay. Oh, incredible. How's this work? What do you got? What you got? Is it a thievery check?
Yeah. I'm just going to... I have pickpocket, so I'm just going to try pickpocket him.
Okay, so that means you don't suffer the normal penalty for trying to get something off of a person.
I'll have my totem, please.
Oh my fucking god. I wanted to... The DC here was so unbelievably high. Text. You extend your shadow for, as far as I know, the first time beneath the starry cloak of Somnum Exterius Elevat Sapiens. And even though it is only your shadow is kind of an extension of yourself, and the cold that bites back as you find yourself entering the starry void of eternal slumber is so jarring that it almost makes your entire body tense up and your back wrinkles as you scrunch up involuntarily. Shivers run down your back over and over as if they just don't want to stop. And you begin to fish through looking for anything physical, anything that is an object, anything that you might be able to clutch and take and steal. And you find that the inside is bigger on the inside than it is on the outside. There is a whole void here of things drifting. You see clocks that drift through space. You see whole people that seem to call out and reach for you. Or I guess you feel or somehow sense their voice, since it's only your shadow inside there. And it is only by a stroke of extreme luck, followed by a stroke of tremendous skill and dexterity and tactile feedback and practice that you have had using extensions of yourself to serve as your hands in lieu of what was once a fleshy hand with claws in it, that you are able to spot, grab, and then retreat safely with not one, but both of your missing totems.
I've never succeeded at the Uber check. I've had pickpocket since like level 4, and it's never worked until now.
Would you look at that?
When you draw your hand or your shadow back out, there is one remaining problem, which may not be a problem. I just don't know how your shadow hand works. Your shadow goes through this wall of force. You pull the totems out. They're physical objects on the other side of the wall, clutched by your shadowy hand. The wall is 20 feet high. What can you do?
They can enter your shadow, right? Items?
Sort of, but not exactly. They're still physical. It's not a demi-plane.
Right. They flat?
Can I
Squish?
No, they don't. They just like essentially get pass without traced, essentially, and then just like drag along behind my shadow.
Got it.
Can I just flip them over the wall?
You could absolutely try. This is for sure some sort of a dexterity check. I guess maybe sleight of hand?
A throw?
There is no sleight of hand, so it would have to be thievery,
Yeah,
or
thievery.
stealth,
Thievery?
or stealth.
I don't. This doesn't seem like a stealthy action to me.
Not for like concealing an object.
I think it would be very hard for you to do anything past pulling this out of the cloak that is not seen by everybody involved. I normally
Athletics to throw.
I'll let you have athletics. That's acceptable. That feels like throwing. Let me go read. PF2 throwing an object. Okay. I could throw something over a 20-foot wall. Tex certainly can throw something over a 20-foot wall. 13 is enough to make sure that it does indeed go over the wall and land on this side. There's one last check. I need you to use your reaction and a reflex save to catch it, unless you're okay with it just landing on the ground. Oh
no.
boy. You have anything to do about that?
It's in water. Should be fine.
Don't think so. Really should have taken Cat's luck.
Okay.
It's real devastating that I didn't take that terrible skill.
Yeah. As much as he wants to stall for time, this is a problem. And I believe this is where we need to roll initiative. I'm going to drop your totems on the ground.
Gotta go fast.
This guy doesn't realize that he's already dead.
Love this song.
It is fun. It's very creepy, yeah. I have remembered to PWL first. Oh, that's so bad for them. That's so not good for them. Oh, why is that still so high? What? I did PWL. Oh no, I only PW 1. I lied. Still, that's a natural 1, so that should be 10 gross. Okay, Ethan, you watch as the Oniromancer begins to cast magic. You watch as Somnum begins to rear back as if he's going to do something. It's hard to tell entirely what, but he lowers his horns towards you guys and towards the invisible wall. You were the first to act. What would you like to do, Ethan?
Well, it looks like they're not waiting for backup. One piddly action. Draw a magical bolt from inventory. One action, load it into the falcon. Second action, angle a shot. Having used this sort of like to calculate how high up it could go, and accounting for it halves the distance of my falcon. I want to aim in his general area. Bonus if it hits him, but really it just needs to hit the ground.
Okay, so you're essentially doing like a grenade launcher lob right now.
Yeah.
I understand. This is so much fun. Okay. What is the range increment for
120.
your weapon? 120. Oh my god, that's almost perfect for a parabola, actually. You lucky son of a bitch. Give me an attack roll -2.
Let's get it out. So it's this -2. Hey, I can have a hero point.
Yeah, if you have one, go for it.
Yeah, just in case.
Sure.
Just in case. We're nearly ending anyway.
I like to think that this is not the first time you've done a crazy arc shot like this before. And with a precision that can only come from somebody who is trained in the art of war, you fire this shot and it lands a direct hit. Not near him, but an actual true direct hit.
Oh gosh.
What happened?
Well, I guess he takes damage first. So it's this plus 8?
Okay. That plus 8.
And then I teleport in front of him.
Son of a bitch.
And punch him across the face.
Okay, before doing anything else,
Yeah.
as soon as you teleport in front of him, I need a fort save. Oh, I guess that's only
fair
if you
enough.
start your turn in the middle of it. You know
Didn't
what?
start my turn.
You didn't start your turn in the middle of it. Go for it.
Yeah, I just cold cock him across the face.
Fuck.
Oh wait, this is supposed to be sheathed, I guess. No, wait, no! That's supposed to be out. I'd like to free action drop the falcon.
Okay.
Because I have 2 hands free. I mean 2 hands. One has the Kopesh and one has the fucking falcon. Oh wait, to load it, I guess the Kopesh had to be undrawn. Right?
True. Yeah, you would have had to put it away. That's true.
Yeah. This would be like sheathed. I would have 1 hand free. Map. Probably miss.
That is a miss.
That's me.
Okay. Christ. Ruka. You're up next.
Oh boy.
Shit just got real.
Yeah, sure did. Yeah. Hey, yeah. I'm gonna. Yeah. I'm gonna hold on. Well, I guess I can get closer. Yes, that's a good idea. Sure. Oh. Wait, I could be more helpful than that, right? Let's go get people. Inspire courage.
Hell yeah. 60 foot. 60 foot is enough to get everybody except for Ethan. I think. Let's see. How close would you have to get?
Yeah, come to think of it.
You'd have to get to here if you also want to get Ethan. And for what it's worth, this was all kind of cutscene-y. If you want to be closer to the wall at the start of this fight, you can. And that is also true for Foster and Sketch.
Yeah, I feel like I would have edged a little closer, at least in a functional range when Tex got close.
Yeah, you guys can position yourself basically anywhere within 15 feet of that wall if you'd like.
I feel like I would have been here.
Cool.
Okay. Yeah, I did some encouragement.
All right. An important question here. Do you count Somnum as an ally right now?
I think so. I mean, I'm gonna give him a side eye. Like, you want some?
You can see he certainly will take it. The thing is, you know he's being controlled by the Aniromancer right now. I just know that your plans might involve breaking that at some point. So it's... I just have to ask.
I feel like we're trying to free the man, right? And this is fucked up. So, you know, a little wink and a big hope, maybe.
Okay, he'll take it. He will take it. Okay, so that is your first action to inspire courage. You got 2 actions left.
Oh boy.
Nice. Got any, like, teleports?
That's what I was thinking. I do. Let's see if that's wise. Where is it? Collective transportation. I could target 2 creatures within 30 feet. And yoink them. Huh.
Oh, true.
Hey guys, you want to go in? Anybody? X?
Nope.
No?
Definitely not.
You just see his totems are sitting right next to him. He's practically salivating, I assume.
I see.
Gonna swallow them like Flintstones tablets.
I'd go. I gotta
Are you supposed to swallow Flintstone tablets? I can't remember.
You chew 'em.
Chewing them.
chew 'em. If you tried to swallow Fred Flintstone whole, he would cut your throat so bad. This massive
wash more.
nose. Yeah.
Alright, I like to imagine. Ruka will go up, he'll sling an arm around Foster, and then probably briefly scruff Sketch, then put an arm around him and say, alright, let's yoink!
Alright. You guys can teleport to anywhere within 30 feet of Ruka, which I think does include right on the other side of... Yeah, you guys can be essentially right on the other side of the invisible wall here.
Oh,
Pretty
wait,
cool.
I want to move. Wait, can I didn't move yet. Wait, I couldn't. Ah,
You could have been a little
you're right,
closer
you're
if you want.
Yeah. Whatever. As long as they're over the wall, I guess we're good.
Oh, it is up to
Ish.
2 creatures. That does not include you.
Yeah.
I guess
Okay, so
choose
that creature's moving.
two of
You
you.
need to be on the other side, because I can get over on my own.
Oh yeah, we've played with this before, I think. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I guess so. I'll go over there.
Okay, excellent.
Yoink!
Perfect. It is also worth a reminder, just because we're all coming from a 5e background. In this system, walls of force can usually be, like, attacked and destroyed. They're not invincible like they are.
Yeah,
in
but
5e.
take too long.
They do take a long time, but I just wanted to do a reminder, because we're all kind of learning the system.
I'm gonna be through this in a matter of a turn and a half.
Hell yeah. Okay, I think that is all 3 of Ruko's actions. And it does occur to you, Ruko, you just watched as Ethan fired a magical bolt that kind of caught this guy, essentially nicked him in the ear. And you don't know how true all of these claims really are, but Ethan seemed to believe that he is linked to your mother somehow, and you wondered what just happened to your mom. But that's a thought for another time. It's Foster's turn.
Okay. Tex, I know you're going to deal with your totems. Do you have a good way over?
Through.
Okay, perfect. I'm going to spend 2 actions to cast a spell. And kind of similar to earlier with all the flowers growing really rapidly, except this time it's like bark growing around my bones. And it sounds like almost trees falling, and it's a bunch of like cracking timbery sounds. And I'm going to cast Dragon Form
Oh,
and become
fucking
like
sick.
wooden dragon with a dragon skull
Holy
for a head.
shit.
with like vines and like a big gnarled branch sticking out of one of the eyes.
Fucking rad.
I don't think I actually have. I know we talked about this offline. I think adamantine is the closest one.
Yeah, I believe that was right.
And then with my last action, I'm going to fly.
Okay, amazing. Just as a reminder, the same rule applies here. This is a level 6 spell, so the effective level of it is 12. So all of the built-in numbers, just subtract 12 from it.
Okay, got it. 100 feet. I guess I'm just gonna land like next to them.
Oh my god. Okay. Alright. I believe that's all 3 actions?
That is all 3 actions. Unless Wildfolk can be independent and climb on me before I fly over.
Yeah, if she has independent, I'll absolutely allow it.
She does. She
Okay.
always does.
Perfect.
Pretty
Heal
fucking
bonus
rad.
with you.
Look at how big he is.
I love the idea of her essentially just like rodeo style riding and cheering and raising an arm into the air as she rides this fucking dragon over. Okay. This brings us to the Eniromancer.
Oh, Nairo.
Oh, Nairo. You know what? I'm not even going to apologize. This man is a bastard, and he's going to be a bastard. He uses his first 2 actions to cast a spell. This is Manipulate. You can try to disrupt it if you'd like, Ethan.
Okay. I can't.
Oh.
My Kopesh is currently not out, and that's the weapon I have to attack with, I believe.
That is such incredible news.
Let me just make sure that's correct. Let's see if I have to use my my specific weapon for.
It looks like it.
Yeah, see, yeah, my weapon has to be out. Currently isn't out.
That is such amazing news. I'm double checking to see if your dragon form has attack of opportunity, but it doesn't look like it.
No, I don't believe so.
Okay, with the first 2 actions, he casts Translocate, and he blips out and reappears over here on the other side of the wall.
It's gonna suck.
With his last action, he is going to fire a beam of light at Ted.
But now he's trapped in there with Tex.
Yeah. The wrong call.
That's a miss. Oh boy. Okay. That's all 3 of his actions, Tex.
You know, to be honest, setting up an ambush is fine. Wasn't even upset about it. But the fact that you thought they would be enough to hold me off is just insulting. First, I put 2 items into my shadow. One of them pops out. I drink it. Next action, pick up the totems.
Okay. They resonate with power. They are so eager to be a part of you once again.
Exude Abyssal Corruption. Move over here. And that is my turn.
Okay, amazing. I need 2 things from you. First, you did start in the aura, so I do need a fortitude save to see if you're blinded. You are blinded for 1 minute.
Totally fine.
Okay, got it. Oh, right, you still have you have that thing if you need it.
No, I burned that.
Got it. Okay.
But I have Imprecise Scent, and I have Blind Fighting anyways.
Oh, amazing. Okay. That being the case, actually, I believe that's all I need from you. That brings us to Sketch.
Well, let's go back over the wall again.
So sorry.
Yeah.
I probably can't climb this.
You could certainly try, because there is a grappling hook there. Obviously you weigh more, but there's a lot of rope on the other side. It would work sort of like an anchor, where if you go very, very quickly, the friction would help you before it pulls over. It would be a very difficult feat of athletics.
It's probably just easier to cast a spell about it.
Fair.
I've got Stormwind Flight. I was like, so I can use 2 actions to cast that. Then I just use the last action to move up, on top of the wall. I'm just gonna stay on top of the wall.
That seems wise, honestly. Okay, yeah, you essentially, let's see, that, oh, you just keep that for a minute. Okay, perfect. You are essentially just waiting on top of the wall there.
Yep.
That will bring us to Somnum. Somnum. Somnum is going to use 2 actions to perform a skittering assault. He strides 3 times, effectively moving 120 feet around the battlefield. He moves up a little bit, moves over a little bit, and he moves back over here at the end of. Along the way, he performs 3 attacks, 3 leg attacks. The first one is on Root.
I'd like to use my reaction if he hits.
Okay. Let's see if he hits. The attack on Ruko is a hit. What you got?
I'd just like to use the Glimpse of Redemption, so he either
Stay within range.
doesn't do the damage. Wait, it's 15 minutes. Never mind, I can't. I forgot. It's 15
He's
feet. I'm up
big.
to 20 feet.
Oh, yeah.
How big Somnum?
He is big.
And Ruko is like 5 feet tall.
He is, and he is also
And
depicted as quite tall there.
and
Oh, what you got?
apparently there's some world-shattering reason why he's not supposed to hit.
Oh my god, you're so right. Thank you. That's actually so true.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah. You're actually completely right.
He dies. He dies.
This is a case where the character is much smarter than I am. He simply would not have tried to attack you.
Alright.
Yeah. So this is
He would
instead.
have attacked 2 of us twice.
Well, he's gonna do one on Foster, one on Nathan, and I guess one on Eelboat on the
no.
way over.
What?
Yeah, I know. I'm so sorry. Thank you for the reminder. Oh, you know what? Actually, this is so
Will
interesting.
he attack me either?
I don't know if he knows about you. Does he? Let me check my notes and see if he has an innate knowledge of who you are.
Do you ever just look at someone and you can tell that they garden?
Right. Does
Just
he?
literally because of the
Guy
pots?
turned into a wooden dragon.
A
Look at him
garden
standing
dragon.
there, majestically
Covered
with
in
the
flowers.
tree. Even his creature has a little feather in her hat. Everything's lovely.
I'm gonna put it like this. Do you want him to know that you are a gardener and therefore make it so he will not willingly attack you? Or would you prefer that he doesn't know and accidentally attacks you and we find out what happens?
Boy, isn't that horrible news for Ruko's mom if he attacks me?
As far as you know, it's only horrible news for Ruko's mom if the Oniromancer is hurt.
Gotcha. And do I know that this guy is not supposed to attack me in character? Sorry, I can't remember what I'm mixing with what I know.
Amar has told all of you via Ruko, yes.
Fuck it. Let's see what happens.
Okay, give me a luck check. You're looking for a 50. We'll call it 11 or higher. 11 or higher, he doesn't know who you are. Okay. He looks
never
at the
mind.
wooden dragon and Eeldwoad and just kind of assumes, oh, this person's a garden. And is instead just going to come over and do a leg attack on it.
Fair.
Oh,
He skips 2 attacks.
he does. He skips over. He's done 1 stride, and with that first stride, he did 1 leg strike on you. 26 a hit for 23 points of piercing damage. He then takes his second stride back over this way, 10, 20, 25 up to the wall. And then you see all of these little bug legs begin to climb up the invisible wall His climb speed is only 30, though, so he can only get 5 feet up. So he wastes his second stride. As his third stride, he climbs up to the top of this wall, right next to Sketch. And now he uses his third one on Sketch.
That's also a Spirit Weaver.
I don't count.
A natural caster. It's critical miss anyway, son of a bitch. Fuck. Okay, that was 2 actions. I think with his third action, he will try to do a grabbing arms. This has full map on Sketch.
There's no way that a 16 is a critical miss.
He rolled in that one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Yeah, that would be wild.
There's no fucking way Sketch has 27 AC.
Yeah, no. Alright, he's fishing for a crit here, but he might get it. No, he sure didn't. Alright, that is Somnum's turn. That brings us back to the top of the round. It is midnight. We may need to wrap here.
Yay. But we won't have a session next week.
It'll be...
Yeah, and 2 people don't love us enough to show up on time.
There was traffic.
Sure there
Should have
was.
driven harder.
There's always traffic when the important things are happening.
There's always just traffic in general. I hate my life. I hate my job. Not really my life, but the job. The commute's pretty terrible.
It's okay. Well, I wouldn't dream of continuing one more round and letting Tex do what he's about to do. I'd much rather blue ball him for 2 weeks. We will pick up in the middle of combat the next time that we play.
Do we level up after that though?
All of you? No. One of you? Maybe if you'd done
Maybe.
something a little different on this turn.
Mm.
We'll find out.
Who knows? We'll
I'm
find
drained.
out in 2 weeks.
Okay. Goodbye, everybody.
I hope
And
you
by
remember
everybody, I
what-
mean stream.
Goodbye,
I hope I
String.
remember what I was planning on doing next 2 weeks.
It's okay. He's gonna tell
Sometimes I
everybody.
just write a little note so I don't forget. But then the other group comes in and does 4 million rolls, and then my note's gone.
Yeah. You gotta do it like in Discord or on a character sheet. or
Yeah,
something.
you have to put
Yeah.
I'm writing it on my goddamn character sheet.
I just want to see if there's
Eastward of Eden, where the clouds meet the dirt, we left our poor mother and seeded the earth. Gates they were shuttered, the latches were locked. Oh, eastward of Eden, where men become gods. Though our people, we toiled as one, shores with fire and flood, and fed our own egos with our brother's blood. We stopped every ocean till they ate up our shores. Eastward of Eden, where we always want more. Our towers, they rose up and set with the sun. Our servants, they burned us with fiery tongue. We run our wings of metal, surprised when we fell. Eastward of Eden, where heaven's a hell. Leave it all, leave it all, leave it all behind. Leave it all, leave it all, leave it all behind. Leave it all, leave it all, leave it all behind. Leave it all, leave it all, leave it all Eastward of Eden, where the dust meets the dirt, we murdered our mother and strangled the earth. Forgive us, oh mama, whose face we forgot. Oh, eastward of Eden, where men become gods. Eastward